Hello, everybody, and welcome to our 55th episode of our Adventures in Excordia campaign. I'm your GM, Connor, and playing with us tonight is Karen, played by Pyro.
Hello, I'm Markiplier.
And Dario, played by Norman.
Damn it, I was typing that in.
Totally.
Silver, played by Tristan.
Hello.
Katyra, played by Liv.
This is already chaotic.
And Zunkari, played by Fergus.
You've been doing this all week. I can keep the disintegrations up.
Last we left off,
Did you
the party
skip
had
Morgana
arrived. No, I did not skip anyone.
No. Guess not.
You just don't listen.
Yes,
What?
we need to do that.
Shut up. Last we left off, the party had arrived at the Shadowfell. They'd met with Katyra and got the rundown of the mission and started their trek into the wild. Four days of travel have been completed, and you will have gotten to the first safe house that Katyra identified on her path to find Mavan and Lanmirel, her lost former comrades in the legions of the Order of the Matron of Ravens. You all have defrosted an ancient mage trapped in ice, and in exchange for his freedom, he has given you his staff and his amulet, as well as Zunkiri was able to grab his hidden stash of tuning forks for plane shift and his spellbook. You all have completed a long rest in your lantern fire.
Yay!
And rise as Wolflin, the human mage, begins to rise shakily. You all gather up your things, pack up, and are preparing to head out. Zonkari, you have identified, right?
Yep.
As you identify the staff, edit all players' journals, save. It's called the Staff of Long Shadows.
Mm.
Ooh.
Casts Plane Shift, Shadow Blade, and Seeming.
I knew it. Fuck you, Connor.
What?
Look at chat, fucker.
No, I didn't. I called you out, Shane.
No,
You did not.
you didn't.
Well,
You did Katyra and then Zunkiri.
Yeah!
sorry, I did all, the,
Vindication! Fuck you!
did all the players I care about.
Alright, see you later.
All the players he doesn't steal racials from.
Ooh.
What you say?
Speaking of players that are no longer here, did I get the fucking care package so I can fix her?
Fix who?
Morgana's curse, you fucking buffoon.
You have not gotten it yet. No.
Okay, thank you.
No, Shane, come back!
Damn, he dead.
What you say? I have streamer mode. I didn't even hear him leave.
Come back, Shane! Please come back! That's gonna dude,
Please
the
stand-
voice is not gonna make it come back faster. That's gonna
Please
chase
stand by for technical difficulties as our DM is abusive
So,
and negligent.
as you all gather up your things, the Archmage, not happening, Chief. There is no +1 going on that adamantine, Shane.
You say that.
Mm-hmm. The Archmage, after handing over his spellbook and his staff and answering any questions you all would like, you all have shown him the teleportation circle to the city of Ferus, where he is going to grab some rubble from his tower and cast teleportation circle to take himself there. Were there any other questions anyone wanted to ask him before the NPC leaves?
No, but I wrote down an entire dossier on how to not be a shithead and gave it to him.
Can I get a spelling of his name again?
Maybe a pint of his blood.
Zonkiri already had clippings of his hair. Alright, if there are no other questions for him, you watch him prepare teleportation circle, and he disappears. As you all set out on your 5th day of travel, picking up on the roll that Norvin threw out, that we did not get the chance to use yet. As you all step out of the tower with your lanterns, you are moving carefully through the ruins of some medieval town, and the entire trek for this day will end up taking you twice as long. This is difficult terrain. So, this map. So
Yeah.
So you all will only get half of the normal travel as you wade through the aftermath. Okay, well, you all can move back some. Whoever felt like moving it, good job. We went just down the line, right? We started with, I rolled for who we started with, and then we just started moving down the line. So I think it brings it to Silver. Silver, can you roll me a d20?
1d20 coming right up.
You
16.
didn't pull a care. Nothing happens.
Yeah.
You all have an entirely uneventful day of travel.
Yay.
Make it.
No, hand over another god fetus to smite.
You all, during this trek, enter into these warped and perverted woods. If anyone's proficient in nature, give me a nature check.
Lewd.
Let's see.
Say nature.
Amazing. Morgana,
Hee.
these trees, you're staring at them, they swell and deflate. And as you look at them, you place your hand on it. And it's maybe because you don't do it yourself, and you've only had the process described to you. It's like these trees are breathing. As you look at them, they have these large, they look like fruits, but instead of having a small, spindly stem to have it grow and twist off, they're securely attached, and they swell up even more than the rest of the wood and squeeze back down. You gather this is likely some warped adaptation to the eternal corrupting shadows of this planet, and also gather that these trees are not safe to use for anything like firewood or housing. So, you all make camp in the forest one night. Morgana, you're able to help solve some of the mystery of that night. And that it always sounds like there's a strong wind blowing through this forest, whistling by. And with your nature check, you help the group identify that it's likely just the flow of air that these woods are pulling in from other places, giving this strong current. Being forced into multiple trees and tight areas gives it a whistling effect. So,
And I used this for the first time.
oh, okay.
Woohoo!
I would like to know if there are any individual powerful of those entities lurking around, if I can sense them.
Okay. You focus. You get all of the up to 3 of your. So you want to know
I want to know if there are any of the powerful
Creatures, powerful
creatures. I want to know if there's any like civilizations of creatures or people with the prevalent plants, minerals, animals thing.
Mhm.
And then buildings, if there's any like buildings in here.
Describe to me what Morgana's commune with nature looks like as you start to prime that birthstone in your chest to access this power.
I suppose she'll place her hands. I suppose that she will like kneel down, placing her hands into the ground, and like these deep green vein-like tendrils coming from her fingertips will go out through the ground and like reach out into the nearby, well, through the ground into the nearby nature to try to sense things through them.
And you do, much like some sort of mycelial network, you extend out these tethers from you that connect to the nearest plant and trigger this chain reaction of spreading cords and data collection tools within a 3-mile radius around you as you focus in. There are powerful astray within 3 miles of you. You spot a den of what appears to be some 20-30 astray dire wolves. The plants, minerals, the most prevalent plant are these whistlewood trees. No people, no animals, nothing, no real minerals of interest. And the third one was structures, right?
Yeah.
Buildings. Roll me a d20.
6.
You don't sense any buildings near this area. You gather that any that might have been along the road or near this temple have been reduced to nothing at this point. So you finish your commune, you pull those tendrils back up into you. And you all, other than Morgana, notice with her that this like green energy flowing through her. It's just the ground around you all gets a little bit damper. What you've been traveling in feels like this cold, compacted, dusty terrain. But for a moment, you feel your hands sink into the dirt a little bit, as if it were podzol or mulch.
Interesting.
So, you all take a night's rest in safety, guaranteed by Morgana's community.
Yay!
That brings us back to, or brings us to Katyra for the first time, I think.
Yep. The 19.
Cool. Roll me a
Oh.
d4.
Ooh. 2.
Okay. Funnily enough, about half of the ways through, you make your way to the temple.
Ooh.
You all can stop your day's journey here and have a very safe place to travel, or you can push on for the other half of your journey for this day.
What would the group like to do?
You said investigate the temple or push on?
Yeah.
Temple.
I don't hear any dissenting opinions. So,
Yeah, I have no problem with exploring the temple. Let's go.
last you were here, Katyra. I think I have a map for the temple.
Who knows? Maybe
Oh,
we'll find
shit.
something like the last few temples we were at.
Here was the art I was trying to put in for the woods, but
It's spooky.
It's spooky.
you see this large monolithic temple. You can almost imagine it.
It looks like that.
Uh-huh. As you all
Who was
approach, you see a series of statues that seem to be humanoid figures that were originally knelt prostrating towards the stairway. And one large statue sat in the middle of the stairs. Though there seems to be a podium where something used to stand, it is now all broken, and only debris remains, and piecing together what it was seems near impossible. As you step inside, you find a spiral staircase up and down. Who here is proficient in religion?
Me.
You see a symbol that you don't immediately recognize as a common deity. Go ahead and roll me a religion check. Everyone who's proficient.
Thank God.
It's very fitting that you figure this out, Norvin. You see a white lotus flower symbol that you recognize to be the symbol of Mortis, the overdeity who used to preside over nature, the grave, and most things natural.
Oof.
You see in here long since unconsecrated ground spirals deep and deeper into the earth. And as you all go down a few flights of stairs, you realize that there's a large, sprawling catacombs under this temple.
I stretched my legs and accidentally pulled a cable.
Ooh.
Nothing happened at first. I was like, okay. And then my fucking speaker fell on my foot.
Commentary ass moment.
Man, you pulled a Looney Tunes right there.
Yeah, really.
God, it
Wile E. Coyote over the
sniped me
cliff.
right in the bone, right before your big toe starts.
Oh,
It
no.
landed right there.
No.
Fucking
Roll that bitch
hell,
over. It
that
says
hurt.
you packed me
Fallen
on
the
it
whole
right now.
time? No, only when it was funny.
Yeah, it waited a second. I was like, huh? Okay. And then it just bonk.
That's what we call sneak attack.
Damn.
Imagine getting crit by a speaker.
Imagine getting crit by your table multiple times. Like it moves, Connor. Like it
Like your
moves
speaker is
anywhere.
supposed to move. Anyway,
It does move when I have to rearrange my desk.
Yeah,
you see these sprawling networks of catacombs, all with their doors sealed.
Pick it up off the ground after a fucking pulse.
Those of you with some sort of clerical background will recognize that there is... The doors here have been magically sealed through the use of a very old divine intervention. And that you could break them open, but if you leave them be, that they likely... It's been a long time since they were sealed, and they still don't show any signs of loosening their seal. But it does not look like they are. It does look like you can force them open. As you all ascend back to the entrance level, you go up a few flights of stairs, and you find the resting quarters for these different clerics and clergy members who lived here previously. And at the very top, you see a large door that seems to be for the high priest to have lived in. Suspiciously enough, you don't see any corpses in the clergy members' rooms as you walk by. As they don't have doors, they just had curtains until you got to the high priest. So, is there anything I've described that you all wanted to look into?
No, not my go.
Karen's
My mom
graffiti is a
better.
symbol of Ilvian.
Oh, better.
It's like graffitiing the
Fucking Velakith picture.
Actually, Morgana,
Yes.
that thing you did earlier to see if there were any powerful astray around or any other types of outsiders. Do you think that could penetrate the seal on the door, or let us see into the art of the high priest's room? See if there's anything dangerous in either of those.
It may not function properly in constructed areas, but we can try.
You gonna try another communication?
Yes. Even though
I will allow this to work very well, seeing as that this was the overdeity of nature.
Yeah.
This
nice.
is, I mean, I think it works in general, but
Clark's
you will be able to look past these seals.
Right? She'll just press her hand up against the wall and do the same thing.
Katyra, what's your passive perception?
Very high. 23.
Cool. Karen, what's yours?
My passive is 24.
Oh.
What did you take observant?
I did, and I'm just better than him.
Oh. Damn.
I didn't mean for it to go like that, but here we are.
What are we?
The only way you can have it that high is either expertise or observant. Because
What
our
are you-
perceptions are only one apart.
Comparing passive.
You talking about passives?
Yes.
Sheesh.
I don't know. Theme says 24. I have +9 of my perception.
You have
Perceive
observant.
with skill.
You have observant.
I don't.
Or it's, well, then it's
Forecast.
being miscalculated. You've got an additional
find
5.
You have an item?
I think I do.
He
hang on.
does. He has the shield.
Oh yeah.
Right, the shield gives me that, doesn't it? Fuck.
Yep.
Yeah, there we go.
Does it stack with
Thank you.
Katyra's if she were to have it? I mean, a monk shouldn't
No.
have a shield, but
She can
Yes.
have it, it's mine.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, it does. Because she gets
Give me my 28 passive perception that I deserve.
she gets the +5 from observant, and then the advantage on a passive is a different +5 from the shield.
Right.
She'd get a total of +10 to her normal or to the base
Right,
passive.
right.
So she'd have 20 plus her perception bonus.
Damn.
28.
No.
isn't it attunement?
Give
No.
me my 28 passive
It's not
perception that I am due
I was
as
told it
the
wasn't.
perceptive person of the group.
Suffer.
So with your 23,
You keep taking my shit.
so with your
It
23,
wasn't.
as Morgana places her hand against the door of the archpriest, you see these green tendrils reach out and like sprawling roots cover the door. Katyra, you hear the faint echo up the chamber. I should note that there is no central pillar in this temple. It is a large pit. Straight drop down the staircase.
Oh, that's fun.
You see a purple light come on at the base, Katyra.
Oh dear.
And over the course of the minute, you see it start to spread upwards. Morgana, what 3 things were you wanting to learn? Or just try and gauge what's behind the doors?
Well, gauge what's behind the doors was one of them, if that's how you want
go
it to
with
work. Anything about this building that I can know, and if there's influence from a... Astray are counted as Fae, right?
Monstrosities.
Oh, shit. Oh.
They're the Shadowfell inhabitants.
Alright, well, I
anti-Fae.
guess if there's any special influence behind the door from other planes.
Yeah. In following with the spell, you detect the antithesis of nature with it, and so I'm letting you detect them.
Okay.
About the building first. You gather the stone it's made of is different than the earth and the stone and the earth around it. You gather that this was a fallen meteorite or something similar that pierced the earth and it was carved into a temple. You also feel that this temple, while no longer consecrated, had very much been a very strong place to come and bury your dead. Behind the doors that you saw in the lower levels, you feel the corpses of people, not much like a ancient Nord ruin. They had the stone slots of mummified bodies. You see something similar to that, but also you see bodies in clerical attire just on the ground, as if crawling into the room and dead. In the very basement, there is a what appears to be a freshwater pool. And you want to know what was behind the Archmage's door? Or Archpriest?
Yes.
There seems to be regular bed chambers. Most of the room has a lectern and a series of texts that seem to be rotted. And then you see there is a reflecting pool with the body of the Archmage submerged in it in a kneeling praying position with briars and rose thorns just sprawling out of the mouth and eyes and rooting up to the edges of this reflecting pool.
I think it meant
at the bottom.
priest. It meant archpriest, right?
Yes, that's what
Say.
You gather that the seal on the doors protects the astray energy from corrupting any of the corpses, and that it cost the Archmage Archpriest their life, in that they weren't going to be protected in the same way, so they took matters into their own hands to try and avoid being warped to unknown success. But while their door remains sealed, they are at the bottom of the pool, but you don't know if you open it if some sort of corrupted version of them might wake up.
Morgana will relay that back to everyone.
It's now that you all see that there's these little crystalline slots on the walls, almost like where windows would be, of faintly purple crystal that seem to have been a little brighter after Morgana touched the temple and started to feel it out. And
Real quick.
Those of you will see a very dim source of light at the very, very bottom of the shaft.
Real quick.
Mm-hmm.
The ability that I get that lets me use commune with nature, it says one of the animals from the totem, like the spirit, comes out and conveys the information.
Mm-hmm.
Could I have it so that Morgana's visor comes on and it just has it just like in writing on there for her to read?
Oh, absolutely. I also like the sprawling roots imagery better, of which you chose. So, yes.
Hell yeah.
Is there anything anybody wanted to do with this temple after all that's been relayed?
No.
I mean, I want to throw open the doors and let the corruption take hold of them, but I feel like that would cause more
I
issues.
do not.
than it'd be worth.
I just idly swing the sensor. Maybe we don't do that.
Morgana spins the axe in her hand.
Maybe we don't do that.
Maybe I spread some incense over here. Swing that bitch.
I would like to know
Maybe-
what Karen's thoughts and feelings are entering this abandoned temple.
Just sad. Very melancholic, just staring at this old, decrepit thing. Not much use in it anymore. Feeling the vibe sinking with himself. Either it is god, just Big set.
So is there anything anyone wanted to look?
Convince Katyra's on meth.
I'm being very cautious to not disturb anything.
Question: is the door to the Archmage's room locked?
No. In fact, it looks like you could open it up. It does not have a seal like the other doors. It just looks like the door is closed.
Zonkiri gonna cast a detect magic, just make sure you don't walk into a glyph of warding or something. And,
You don't detect any magic on the wooden door.
gonna open it up and root around inside.
You all step in. The reflecting pool seems vaguely magical, vaguely of divination magic. Other than that,
Yeah, that tracks.
you don't notice anything immediately that is magical around the room.
Alright. Zonkiri is going to just start opening up drawers and going through any books or scrolls or
Give me an
stone
investigation check.
tablets. Okay.
Is there anything in particular you were looking for?
Yeah. This was a temple to Mortis, right? The god of nature and the grave and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds a lot like what's currently afflicting Morgana, like the overgod of whatever archangel it was that has cursed her.
Yes.
So he's looking for anything related to that, since this is an ancient-ass temple and might have actually been around and active when the Archmage got the shit kicked out of his dick.
Give me an investigation check.
Alright. We go ahead and enhance ability myself.
Guidance!
The reflective pool is where the corpse is, like,
Yes.
surrounded by the briars and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Morgana's gonna stand at the edge of it and zoom in to, like, look at the corpse's face and everything that she can see about it.
Its jaw is further down than it is just bones and cleric garb, tattered. You see its body just as if thorns shot out of it. It's just got it suspended there, unable to float up or down or move. And there are blooming rose flowers on these vines once they break the surface of the water. With a 20s on Kiri, you find a section, a sealed case that held a holy text that seemingly would have been only for the high priest to look upon. You open the latch and very gently, probably slip on a pair of gloves and pick up this old piece of stack of parchment. You began reading over what is essentially just religious text. Memorize it and close the case. You don't gather anything specifically about said curse. Was there some sort of information you were just ways to get rid of it?
So specifically, this was because the curse was caused by the archangel getting, I don't think killed,
Wounded.
but yeah, wounded. So he's like, since this is sounding like a god who's like overseeing that archangel's domain, he's looking for any information on that archangel that might help us track down either a cult, a sect, or the angel itself, or some kind of information to give us a good idea as to like who this person was and whether or not, you know, we can get them to remove the curse. That word.
Yeah. You find something. You find a series of passages that describe the overgoddess Mortis meeting with her 3 archangels. And it describes a mythical location, much like reading a contemporary fairy tale talking about heroes traveling to Camelot or etc. Some sort of, you gather, likely fictional, quote-unquote, fictional place was listed as a neutral ground where the overgoddess could meet with the angels, where neither of them had the power of their domain over each other. I had a name for this place, but it has been over 2 years since I wrote it. And I think the name that's coming to my head is used in some other form of media.
Might I make a suggestion?
Please do.
Cynosure.
Ooh.
What's Cynosure?
Known as the Hall of Meetings in D&D, this is a small plane located nearby to the material plane that is used as the meeting spot of the gods because none of their powers work there and they're the only ones that can go there. They can't hurt each other there either.
Cynosure it is. I will add, is anybody in here proficient with history? No need to roll, just if somebody's proficient, we'll get some information.
Yep. Also, show him a picture of Mortis.
What's your mind, short stack?
I'll go looking for it somewhere. But those of you proficient with history, there was one of you in here, right?
Yeah. And Ariel.
You very specifically have never heard of this. You not only have not heard of this thing being in use, but together with what Zonkeri found, you believe that it does exist, but you feel that its use may have fallen by the wayside, so it might just be essentially an abandoned building in the planescape, waiting for somebody to go and use it.
Groovy.
Now, getting there it starts to puzzle you all, and it's going to be a question you think over for the rest of your journey. But you have thoughts.
If only we had a cleric on our team.
If only.
Who
Speaks with their god on a pretty regular basis and has been smacked in the back of the skull by said god a couple times.
Oh, fuck.
If only.
I'm a warlock. What are you talking about? What's this? I work with Jiraco. You
Kind of live.
worry.
Yeah, but everybody knows where Punt is.
All right. What do you want?
Morgana, you said you approached the reflecting pool with the roses.
Yes.
Was there anything you wanted to do?
Other than just look over the corpse. Not really.
Yeah.
Wait, quick.
Mm-hmm.
Do I hear whispers from the flowers?
No.
That was.
That was just the ones that were animated with your stuff. The flowers do seem themselves magical as well.
Morgana will point to them, look around at the first person she sees nearby. They are magical. Somewhat. And Kiri still has detect magic. Does he see what kind?
Essentially, they seem like they are magical roses that don't wither or die, and carry with them just that property that they don't die. Immortal roses, almost.
See.
And you feel like you could take a few bulbs, but you gather that the priest here, unless you otherwise find a way to annihilate the corpse, it needs some of them here to prevent them from waking up. With everybody staring at it, I didn't feel the need to have you all start rolling for it.
Interesting. Yoink.
You pick one up. It immediately turns pitch black in your hands. Not withered,
Oh.
just this black rose in your hands.
Yeah. You know what they say? A rose by any other name.
Does
No,
anybody
I've
else
never
want to
heard
pick
that
one?
saying.
Yeah, she's not gonna like you. You may not want to be grabbing her things.
It
Morgana
does-
just blinks, looking at Zankiri. What does that mean?
Karen will pick a flower.
It was kind of a muted, grayer tinted rose. As you pick it up, it becomes a vibrant blood red in its petals.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's about right.
You actually feel a prick. You take a point of damage.
Oh my.
Some of your blood gets into it and it expands.
Ah, bitch!
It becomes a holy reliquary with 500 gold pieces.
What the fuck? I'm gonna put that on my
Nice.
pocket.
Seeing that happens, he's gonna stare down at his own rose and scowl.
You want
That's
the
not
wither?
fair.
You worthless bastard.
If Zonkiri would like to patron a god, it will happily turn itself into a reliquary for them.
Karen's just sucking us. That hurt.
No.
$500.
I wonder if you cross these with yellow musk creepers.
What'd you say?
Trying to bioengineer a weapon.
I'll just wrap up the flower and just tuck it in with the rest of my herbs. I might make this into tea. I don't fucking know.
Morgana looks at the flowers again. Looks at Zankiri. But what does that mean?
What does what mean?
The rose thing.
Saying that it doesn't really matter what you call something, it's going to smell the same.
How does that make sense?
Last call for anybody to pick anything.
Oh, sure.
Or
Oh,
look
I'll
in the
pick
room or
loads.
anything.
It's a good negative.
Katyra, as you pick one, it washes stark white with black petals. Or excuse me, stark white petals with black stems.
Cool.
And Daryl will pick one.
Did you just
Do you
turn into a
patron any sort of
penguin?
deity, Andario?
No, she does not.
No, she's patroned by fucking genie.
You see,
Turn into a pinwheel.
it kind of washes a little light blue. And you see these cracks of lighter tint on it spread out through the veins of the flower, almost looking like lightning bolts.
She'll tuck it away.
Any idea as to how many of these we could actually pick without disturbing the corpse?
There
How
seems to
many
be
of there are
about,
in the party?
there's about 16 of these roses here.
Is that counting the ones we already grabbed, or?
Yeah, no, there were 16 to start with. You all have taken 4, so there's 12 now.
Morgana's not gonna take one, but she's gonna grab onto the vine.
Roll me a d20. You touch it with your finger, and you feel a small piece of thorn get stuck in the plates between your fingers, and as you move, it snaps off. As you start to dig in to get it, it grows into a little clipping. you have a little cutting of this plant for now.
Okay.
You also gather that if you were worried about waking up this corpse, if you find a way to just otherwise consecrate it or destroy it, this bush will have no other purpose.
Hey, Karen. I want to test something.
He's muted. Pyro, you're muted.
Pretty sure he's AFK.
He said BRB Big Thirst.
Oh,
Big thirst, fiend.
well. On to test number 2 then. Zunkiri will have Varshi pick one.
Yeah.
In contrast to your all black one, an all white rose is pulled off.
Zunkiri will just kind of scowl at it and sort of like snatch it out of her mouth for a bit. You just see him fiddling with it for a bit, and he just plops it back onto her, and you just see she's got a little like single flower rose crown.
Oh.
Oh.
Not having you occupy your talons with that thing. I'm busy.
Yoo-hoo-hoo. Zunkiri had a chance to read before.
Can.
Yes.
I have something I want to test out if you're willing to assist me for a moment.
Sure, let me put down this non-branded drink of chocolate. Oh, yeah.
Yoo-hoo-hoo.
Chocolate water.
How may I serve?
Simple. Pick another flower.
With my other hand this time, the one that has been picked. All right then. Yoink.
Nothing happens.
All right, just once.
you
Get out.
You see Zunkiri looking over the second rose with a magnifying glass and some like arcane sigils floating in the air, and he sees that like nothing.
Mm-hmm.
We lost you
Zeus
at
is
we
good.
see nothing happens.
Zeus is fighting you, man.
Yeah, it's cutting out.
What? Is this how you face your enemy?
Zeus, is this how you face me, coward? As always, still can't hear you if you're talking.
This is so sad.
He is.
Can you hear me?
Now we can.
Okay. When nothing happens, you see just Zunkiri kind of looking over it with a magnifying glass, and the lifts floating in the air as he's examining it, seeing that like nothing changed about it, it wasn't consecrated anyway. You just see his shoulders droop as you just hear him go, "Well, there goes that money-making venture."
I'll just gently put it back where I got it. I'm not.
It slides off the vine and begins to float in the water.
Morgana will reach down, scoop it up.
Explodes.
The gray tones to it wash away as it seems to come fully to life.
Oh, what's the customer?
Wraps around your wrist, almost like a what's the female thing they wear at prom on the wrist?
Corsage.
Like a corsage. You feel the rose petals brush against the back of your hand and then bloom out for
Yes. Exactly that, Burgess.
And is it like fully wrapped around like it's stuck, or can
You
it
can
still
take
be
it off.
taken off? Morgana will take it off and walk over to Andario. and
Gotta
just
look
hold
up
it
at
out.
She'll hold out her hand.
She'll wrap it around Andariel's arm.
Instead of going around your wrist, but it's gonna have to go around her arm.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said arm.
Thank you.
And you feel it tighten and get snug around your arm, Andariel. So that it doesn't fall off.
What's
Oh
funny
God, I
is,
had an idea.
Knowing Andariel, she held up her robotic arm. That's her primary arm, so that's what she would have lifted.
Oh God, I had an idea after seeing what Zankiri did.
Was the idea just to see what it does when you hand it to somebody else?
No, the idea was to take one and give it to Andariel. Morgana not have big brain.
Oh.
Yeah.
Does anybody want to do anything else in the temple before you all continue on your way?
And by then,
There you go.
He said death.
I'll say you all burned
Again?
about 2.5 hours.
I would like to kill Zeus.
Yeah, I'll make him an enemy. Don't worry. It'll be in Dariel's backstory. But you all spend about 2.5 hours in here. Did you all want to do anything else before you leave or take a rest?
What time? Is there any way to even tell her what time it is?
No.
Yes, there is someone in here that has keen mind.
Yeah, but he scares me.
Okay.
I go over and I you say Zinkir as a sundial until I realize his shadow is going to help her shit. And I look it up. What time is it?
No. You go over to use him as a sundial. He just nods and says, "Okay." You see his shadow change direction to show what what time it is on the clock.
Thank you very much. That's still terrifying. I put him down.
Shadow returns to pointing the quote-unquote right direction.
Great. So, Dia, what time is it?
It's late afternoon.
Okay. We could probably.
Is there an appreciable difference between day and night here?
No.
Okay.
It is just from when you all
So, yeah,
got
we
there,
might
you
as well-
noticed the position of the planet where you were, and you've just been keeping track of the rotation.
It's less
Then, yeah.
specific times, more or less how long we can go before we're quote-unquote tired, because we're in a well defensible position here, and if we're toward the end of our movement, it's probably better to stay here. Not all of us are indefatigable undead or machines.
You all, this would be a safe place to rest.
We
And
play
you all
with
would-
flowers,
Yeah.
Silver.
You all have. You did half your day already, and you lost 2.5 hours here. So you only have, let's see, 12 minus like 3-4 more miles you would get.
Yeah, it's better get caught out here than tired out there on the road. We stay for the night.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the better ideas. Damn, that storm really got you with the balls, man.
It's so sad.
Now's my time to get the TPK.
Yep.
He can't counter spell.
No.
Damn.
It's a sliver of non-universe. It's facing him in out of reality.
Okay.
They picked up a series of flowers, Tristan, and the flowers warped and changed to reflect something about them. Zankiri's went pitch black, Varshi's was pure white, Katyra's was reminiscent of her order, the stark black and whites, Karen's became a holy reliquary, etc. Everyone else picked one if you wanted to.
Why not? I'll pick one.
You pick it up. It twists around your finger. Roll me a d20.
Please turn to a gun.
You see the pedals stretch into a fucking barrel. Just
Guns N' Roses.
oh,
Am I right?
yeah. You heard these roses described as immortal roses by people looking at them.
Ooh.
And you've been building this weapon about destruction. And one of the big flaws you have is you don't know how to get the... You've got the fundamentum of a topaz dragon. And you've got the metal from the abyss. You're pretty good. You can cause that spark of disintegration. But at the moment, it would just fizzle the whole gun. You need something to be able to focus it. And you think if you make a little rose oil out of this, you might be able to imbue that into the metal you got, and maybe make this disintegration-resistant barrel that lets you point that beam. You think this might be... You might be able to make your last part with this, if you had some time and alchemist tools.
Huh. Interesting.
Got something good?
No. Paperwood.
Let's see. How much time?
Probably a few days.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
And you said alchemy tools?
Yep.
Thank you, all-purpose tool. Okay.
I'm assuming you're gonna... Are you gonna try and work on this as you all are moving, or...?
Whenever we have a bit of time, I'll try and work on it.
Okay. Duly noted. You all are begin to take your rest. Did anybody want to look at that reflecting pool at the very bottom of the temple?
Sure, why not? I'll go see if I see Mom Jesus in there.
As you go down, anybody go with
I
me?
just see a.
Sure.
Yeah, no, let me go alone. Let's go alone.
That worked out so well for you at the beginning of the campaign. Once again,
Yes,
those
sir!
same orcs pop out, guiding bolts.
Oh
fire at you.
no!
Down there, you see this almost like an impact crater of crystal shooting out on it from every direction of this pool. The water fills up to trickle between each of these quartz-like spears that shoot out of it. Zonkiri, you feel this natural aversion if you try and get close to it. And Morgana, you feel this recognition as you look at it, as it seems to be the same sort of vein as Melphite. You feel much like a twin sense. You can feel this is something akin to his half, natural death.
Oh, good. I touch it. No.
Do you want to?
No!
Wow. Thanks for giving your input, Morgana.
I push Morgana into the pool. No commentary for you.
Ah!
Good luck.
The positive touches the negative cable.
Morgana.
Morgana will refrain from touching it. We could pull Melphite out and have him mess with it.
Melphite. Melphite, you serve.
Oh no.
Melphite's the HM slave of the party.
No.
Yes.
Oh, Lord.
Melphite, use rock slide. Get me up this one.
So, you all take a rest, and you all get up and get ready for the next day's travel.
Yay!
Yippee.
So, was it just you three who went down?
I sent you something, Connor.
Okay. So, There wasn't anything else anybody wanted to do before I have somebody.
Nope.
Before we go on to
No.
the next day, was it?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Hang on. I gotta check something real quick. Rise from said reflecting pool. You all see not Zonkiri and Silver sat up there at the High Priest's office. There seems to be two figures with their backs turned in the same attire, but they don't look like your party members.
Whoa.
Sorry, I missed something.
Don't worry,
he did
it's the other
show
three
it.
at the moment.
But the only two people that we see are not Zonkiri and
Yes.
not Silver.
They seem to be dressed
But
in the same clothes, faced away from
There
you.
is, there is no not and Ariel.
Oh, and there you don't see Andariel either. So I suppose there would be three people.
It's me, Morgana, and Katyra.
Yeah.
Alright. I just share a look with him. Draw my flail.
One of them turns and looks at you when you see it. One of them looks exactly like that Archmage Voflin looking at you.
Which
Whoa.
he's of course
Racist?
looking like dressed like Zonkiri, right?
No, you see him in his regular clothes, standing off from the other two.
Wait. So there was a not. Hold on. There was a not Zonkiri and a not Silver.
Three people
And you
dressed
said
in the
one
same
of them.
clothes, so you don't see your party.
And to confirm, this is
Right. So one of the two that is
or the
not.
Archmage.
The Archmage. They all look like said Archmage.
Oh,
They all look like Volfin.
Mm-hmm.
oh god,
Okay.
the racist.
Okay. So now the ones that are clearly not our party have turned around.
Yes.
That's what I was trying to clarify. Was
Into
which
the guy
one?
teleported away a few miles back. Right.
I have my scimitar out.
I look at either my very charismatic comrades and I look at them. I look forward. What?
What?
You hear one of them say,
You got them in on it, you bastard. This is like Monday all over again.
I turn toward my comrades. I don't know what's going on here, but there's three of them. You're seeing this too, right? I look at Morgana and Katyra.
Three
Okay,
of what?
good.
Three of who?
Okay, good. I'm not going senile again.
I'm not repeating you.
Okay. This is either an illusion.
What is your name?
You know my name.
Tell me what it is.
Andariel.
Does it sound like Vuffin?
sounds like Andariel.
Okay.
You see
Oh.
two more step out
Can
of one of the
An
figures.
insight check to see if I believe that it's
Really?
like, okay, is Katyra I want to see if I believe that Andariel's standing there going, is Katyra tripping, or is it like, no, you know my name.
Sure, go ahead and roll insight.
Oh no, an excuse. Make me a dexter.
I think that's
Yeah, that's not good.
Allow the real
Alf.
wisdom character here.
stunning strike.
I'm gonna not Katyra and Karen. Liv is gonna kill Pyro.
That's fair. Oh, shit. Oh,
And
God.
in case you missed it, one of those figures on the side, two more Voflins step out of them.
What the
Step
hell?
out of
Yep.
I think there's something wrong with that gazing pool.
How far away are they?
25 feet.
Do I believe that's Andariel? Is there just the right amount of disdain in her voice?
The one that sounds like Andariel is coming from the left. The one near the other one is the one that had the others step out of it.
Alright, I'm very confused. But I'm fairly sure that one has the right amount of disdain for Andariel. I'll never forget that voice.
Morgana's gonna walk up to the one that has Andariel's voice. Are they all the same height?
Yeah.
Okay, so if Andariel reaches where Voflin's head would be, it would feel nothing if it's an illusion. That's Andariel's submission.
You put your hand through the head of this Voflin.
What are you doing?
So to Andariel, it would just be Morgana's just got her hand right over her head.
That's comforting.
And she'll just lower her hand until it comes into contact with Andariel's head.
You do.
Are there horns?
Yes.
What
Hug.
is going on?
Well, that's
Morgana
definitely Andariel.
hugs Andariel.
Andariel's gonna turn on her detect magic.
You look down and you see there's illusion magic over you. And the others.
She's gonna kind of look around. Doesn't know that kind of magic. Doesn't know that kind of magic. Doesn't know that kind of magic. Zankiri, shut this off.
I look toward them.
Which one do you look at when you say
There are
that?
four Voflins looking at you.
The staff could cast seeming.
Yes.
She's just saying it blankly towards everyone.
You son of a bitch.
Connor, I want to play a prank.
You
on
see
the
one
other
of them
group.
just start.
You see one of them what?
Dancing
You just see what? No, because he's also the one with the mirror image. You just see three of them start laughing as he waves an empty hand. He sees Zankiri appear there with the staff, and everyone returns to normal.
Was dancing lights not enough for you, you dick?
No.
God, I forgot about that. Oh, the dancing lights shadowy figure to Karen in a random inn.
A terrified orc never forgets. I don't even think Karen still knows about that. That's just me.
So, like, what was the purpose of this?
I think he did it for the funny.
Yes,
Morgana-
because it amused me.
Morgana's just gonna pick up Andariel and just turn towards the rest of the party.
Oh, I'm luggage.
She's just holding her in like the Princess Carrie. I prefer when she looks like this, please.
Bless her heart.
So you come with or without a leather strap.
Oh. So,
I even forgot about the collar either.
So that is something that the staff does.
Yep.
you will notice on those three little orbiting things, there's a different rune etched on each one. And they orbit some sort of battery that they pull power from when you cast a spell.
Well, that was fun. I assume we're gonna stay the night here then.
Yep.
And he got all of them back.
Probably should.
Yeah.
All right. So what does everyone want for dinner? I've got grilled cheese. I've got spaghetti.
As you all wake up in the morning, you all will notice one withered and rotted rose on the vines. All of yours are fine, but of the remaining 10, there are now 9, and one rotten one.
Disconcerting.
Body check.
I basically know what that means. Morgana, not so much.
And Ariel's gonna see and make sure that the archpriest is still down there.
He is. Everything else is the same except there's one rotten bulb.
Can I roll something?
Mm-hmm.
Could be smarter than I am?
Arcana or religion?
I know a timer when I see one.
These all seem to have been 16 times when corruption could have flooded in to the Archpriest, it would have been negated last night. Probably following the scent of living people in the chamber. One time was negated.
Ah. Well then. When we leave, can you put arcane lock on that door?
I could.
Would you please?
Oh, by the way, we forgot
Wow.
to tell you because you seeming on us. There's like death or end energy down there that will, yeah. Like that Pokemon you have. Melfight.
Yeah.
You want to get like a couple
Yeah,
of cups
good
of
to know.
that's on you.
Good to know where I can give him a bath if he needs it.
You also gather the feeling that if one of your skeletons walk in there, they'd melt.
Yeah, that's why Zunkuri's not going down there.
What's wrong? You don't want to go down to holy nitric acid.
I would say it counts as holy water. So,
Neat.
Why exactly do you want the arcane
Just
knock?
to avoid anyone else getting in here and screwing with things.
All right. And on the way out, Zunkuri will arcane lock the front door.
password or just static? You
What do
attach
you
a password?
think? He's gonna come back and he's gonna want to do shit here. It's gonna have a password.
What? I mean, I could make it just open up to me. That I could do that. But what'd you say the name of the god that this was a temple to was?
Mortis.
Mortis. The password is screw Mortis.
Wow.
Do we all hear you say that?
I know you don't mean this, but Pyro had this awful joke last campaign.
What joke?
Where he would just say Mortis over and over. And that's now the passcode to her temple.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm holding on by a thread.
You just hear the laughing of some creature in the vague shape of an angel in the middle distance.
So your password's set. As you are leaving...
One of the gods that has the least amount of a sense of humor.
Yeah.
What's this? The texture?
Yes, but you're missing the golden opportunity here. Zunkuri has made it so that whoever wants to enter this temple must first commit a blasphemy against the temple.
Oh, they have to say
Depends
fuck
how-
Mortis?
Yes.
Depends
Screw
on-
Mortis, but yeah.
Oh,
Depends
screw.
on how they phrase
I
it.
thought you said scream Mortis.
Oh.
I thought that
no.
you were saying you were putting a volume requirement. They have to scream Mortis.
I said screw Mortis.
Valid.
Even better.
Now, that probably makes a lot more sense with what I was saying about Pyro's joke from last campaign.
Yes, it does. I
Little
thought
bit,
your
yeah.
mic cut out.
No.
We've
Over-
total traveled 6 days now. I'm trying to keep track.
There have been 7 days since you all have spent traveling.
So we have in total we have completed 7 days of travel.
Yes.
Okay.
You will find, as you're leaving the temple, a small town that used to reside here in the woods. Likely a town that popped up to be close to the temple. Katyra, would you roll me a d4?
Yes.
And then a d100.
Another. Ooh. 64.
The D100 is how many skeletons are here.
Yep.
Zankiri, stock up.
You find, as you are passing through, you find that there are 2 books of lore that are in legible condition. each worth 25 gold pieces.
Nice.
One details agriculture of Dilneater. The other, the political climates of kingdoms around here. They seem to have been a bit of a traveler's guide. Now both essentially useless, but good for historians.
Is there any possible chance I can have that one? The non-farming one.
The socio-political one?
Yes.
Sure.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You read in that.
Oh, she's not gonna read it. She
Oh.
doesn't care.
Oh, okay.
Just holding it.
I'll shut the fuck up.
She's sending it to someone who needs to learn about socio-political things.
Hold on. Remember when this book would be from?
Yeah.
He can figure shit out. He's smart.
Yeah.
No. The book
Yes.
would be from the same time that he's from.
I made him a dossier. He's fine.
I thought you were saying
Dossier.
sending it
Dossier.
to.
She's sending this to Abther.
Yeah.
I
Oh.
knew it.
Yes.
Oh.
Please send Abdul the ancient book on how to act. When we just dealt with an extreme racist
Please.
from the same time period.
Dude.
Not that. He could have called me a lot of things worse than an orc.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying he was maliciously racist. He just didn't know any
I
better.
love the guy's like, well, he can call me a pig blood, so he's not that bad.
Wow.
Wait, Karen,
I
are you
was gonna
telling me
say-
you don't like my porks?
What?
Nothing.
That's just slow turn. just the same face from the guy from the B movie. Just what?
Barshi's typing out the YouTube apology script. She's pulling out a ukulele, tuning it.
Yep.
Anyway,
I hate myself.
what the fuck?
If you weren't gonna mention it, I was.
As you all bed down, you feel a slight rumbling to the ground.
Oh god damn it.
Pretty statically, as you, Katyra, share with them that there is a volcanic mountain range that you all are near, and that the next safe house is actually coming up, and it's a hot spring fueled by geothermal fissures. You're also coming up to a fork in the road. The white path is what you took, Katyra,
Not a
because it's
Yep.
the safest.
Because I was by myself.
The red path is faster, but you know this crater is filled with some high-ranking astray, and there's a very strong chance that one of them catches whiff of you all if you go by there.
So we could go down this white path, and I show them on the map that I've drawn out. Or we could go down this red path and quite possibly get mollywopped. But it will be faster if we possibly get mollywopped.
Remember, we're also heading
Actually,
toward
no, it's
probably.
not. The white path is shorter.
It's not.
Whoa.
The white
No,
path
no,
is
no,
look at
longer.
that, brother.
I misread something.
They're only
Oh.
color-coded, it's alright.
My brain's not working. I'm eating ice cream.
It's 50 mile. Well, I dipped a little.
It was like a 70-mile.
Keep in mind, we're also heading toward most likely a boss fight.
Oh, we're definitely heading towards the boss fight.
So I think we should
On
take
the
this
looks
safe
of it,
path.
we're gonna take long rest between that crater and the other.
I can continue to try and scry
Here it
the
says, in character,
um,
we are definitely headed for a boss fight.
the last evening. Could I have scried her friend again to
Mhm.
see if it's advanced? Because then maybe if it's advancing quickly, that might give us the impetus to take the shorter path. Leave.
No,
I can.
you find it.
Okay.
The curse grows. Lemuel's snake arm continues to snake up around her, and it kind of wraps around her neck like a boa constrictor. Mivan's fish gills are very pronounced now, and you see them like convulsing from the lack of water. But judging by what you see now and from before, you still got time.
Enough time to take the white path, or enough time where it looks like that'd be pushing it?
Give me a
How-
perception check,
how-
Karen. Or medicine, actually.
Okay.
That'd be best.
Thank you. It's almost like I'm a fucking doctor.
I wouldn't go see
I'm
you.
sorry. Are you saying that perception is not your shtick?
You're not getting the shield.
He admits it. He admits it.
I'm a multi-purpose wisdom caster woman.
Put your Swiss Army knife away.
You have at least 10 days
Ooh.
until they...
I would. All right. I will share this information with the party. We have roughly 10 days until her friend croaks.
At least 10 days.
Well,
You don't
that's
know
an
how long more
11-day
after that.
trip on the short path, so...
We're gonna have to huff it on the red path, fortunately. Want to get there with the time.
I feel more confident with all of you rather than by myself. But we will need there.
The white path is an 8-day trip from the fork. The red path is a 5-day trip from the fork. We've still got 1 day before we get there, so
We'd be getting it really close. My vote's for the red path.
yeah.
Because remember, Connor's weather table can and will fuck us at any turn.
Yep.
That's entirely an RNG. There are things on there to let you travel faster, too.
But the
But
option
we
still
can't
stands.
count on that. We have to plan for the
Eventually,
worst.
me and Shane have to roll, so that's at least
So-
2 buffs.
Hold on. So push comes to shove-ish. If we get to about this point and decide it's too dangerous, we can cut over this way, away from it, and we've still saved at least a day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'd like to point out that this is the most dangerous area.
Of course it is.
Well, most dangerous doesn't mean only dangerous.
Yeah.
Very true.
Not to mention, that does cover the mountain a bit, so there could be every seat fuckery there as well.
More god fetuses, please.
No!
Why are you saying that like you're holding a tray out?
Yes, I am.
God.
Curious holding the tray out.
Curious.
What
Alright.
kind of meat is this? It's very gooey.
By the way, what you all just walked through the Broken City and
The
the Winds of War,
unwanted kind.
that was what you rolled, Katyra.
Oh,
Just like with what
I-
Norman rolled
what?
when you all explored the place, I just put it on the next day, what you rolled.
I didn't hear what you said. People were talking.
But the Books of Lore thing, that was what you rolled on your travel table.
Oh,
Just
cool.
like with Norman's, I just put it on to the next day if you all decided to stay and explore the structure.
Nifty.
that's probably, I don't know if it's probably safer to just take the red one in terms of time management.
Morgana, we're back to you. Can you go ahead and roll me a d20?
Yes.
Don't pull a Karen.
Don't. Okay.
What the
Oh.
fuck was that?
Okay. As you all are coming through the woods, you see the trees shrivel and shrink to the size of saplings almost. They just compress down, and now they all come to about hip height on all of you, and it's like a wave. If somebody proficient in nature would like to give me a check.
Yes.
Nice.
Morgana, you have a very low DC because you're the one who figured out how these trees work. Have you ever seen the coast before a tsunami, where the tide goes out?
Yep.
You hear a whistling in the distance, and all the trees are shrunken down. And you see this. You think it's a mountain in the distance. And then-
Ferguson put it.
And
He's
then you
back.
recognize it's a dust storm coming.
Oh, fuck.
Not got turned out again.
DC 18 to push through, or 2 days travel lost.
Fergus, we're hanging another dust storm.
The one that
Oh,
slows you
boy.
down the most.
If we fuck it up, we lose 2 days.
Isn't it a con save?
Yep.
You guys could all hide in the ring for the first day, I guess, right? And just
Yeah.
No,
Morgana
it's
does
2
it.
days if we shelter. It's 2 days if we shelter in place. It's 1 day if we move through it. Right?
Yes.
No, he said. Oh, okay.
You lose 2 days
I
of
think
travel.
it's 1 day if we
said
succeed to
something
move
else.
through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
During 1 day, you would need to make it to DC 18 to push through it, or you will be stuck in place for 2 days.
But if we choose not to move through it, then we will for sure be stuck in place for 2 days.
Yes.
Could they hide in the ring while Morgana just holds it and trudges through it by herself?
How long can you stay in the ring?
And Ariel?
It was double your proficiency.
I think 8 hours.
Well, you all. How long? Travel isn't 24 hours in D&D, isn't it? Just 8 hours of travel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then yeah, they could. They would stack all of it on Morgana succeeding her check though, or her save.
We
Well,
can
okay,
cast
well,
an
how it-
ability on her.
Well, that's an hour.
That helps with checks, not saves. Yeah. Question though.
Mm.
How does succeeding that work? Do we all have to succeed to push through it?
If somebody fails, then somebody will have to come up with a way to carry them through it. Failing the check is being blasted by the dust storm and essentially falling over and just under a torrent of wind and dust, being unable to move. So somebody would have to carry them or find some other way to move them, as they're incapacitated, essentially. So putting you in the ring solves you having to make any kind of check or save. Excuse me.
So there's no downside to you guys getting in the ring, I guess. Because I have a +8
I mean-
con saves.
Sure, might as well do it. If she fails, we basically lose nothing. So
Yeah, it's essentially a save or suck. Is we're either going to make the save and have 1 day, or we do the same thing as if we do nothing.
yeah,
50%
Alright, let's hop
chance
in the
better
ring.
than 0% chance.
You all hop
You miss
in.
100% of the dunks you don't take.
You all
Okay, Wayne, Gret.
go into the ring. Morgana, give me your Constitution saving throw.
To dunk.
And you push through the storm.
If you
Nice.
dunk in the woods, does it make a sound?
Yes.
Morgana is motivated.
If only we had my bike. We'd have been there already.
Like your bike and fucking those dust.
Interesting things would have happened, especially trying to drive through the woods, or the mountains, or etc.
Just take my chainsaws off and put them on a little apparatus in front of the wheel. Just-
Oh, so you're just a fucking transformer now? Okay. Transformer.
Robots in disguise.
As you all-
Even if we just went this way, around, and then cut through here, probably would have been faster.
As you all bed down, the dust storm is lightening. You find an area, hold out the ring, and everybody reappears. You all are sitting at the fork in the road.
if we want to be technical, we could have just flown our ship over Serpent's Valley, jumped out,
And orbital. Space
and then about 500 feet before we hit the ground, just cast Featherfall.
Whee!
I love the paratroopers.
Get that Ultramarine!
Morgana orbital jump.
Because I didn't know.
Just get angry before you hit the ground.
We definitely need to add something to our ship that just sends Morgana down in a
I
pod.
think you've
Give
been
us
asking
drop
for that
it.
since you got the ship, with something to launch Morgana. Fergus, you're cutting out.
Be like armor core.
The sucky part is it's his roll for the travel day.
I know.
I can't believe you got nerfed for days.
Part of me wants him to roll a natural 1, just so I can see
No!
it. Just so I can see it. Just so I can see it.
No! Go look at blurry pictures of Bigfoot. No!
What? What the fuck is today? What?
Saturday?
He's trying to see cryptids.
Well, Fergus is working his way out of a wormhole. Hey, Tristan, what kind of build are you doing for Fear Mecca? I didn't see your stream.
Okay, he's trying to calculate if I can survive an orbital drop under 32.
Sing with me, sing for the... Also, Fergus, can you roll me a d20 for the day's travel?
I mean, if you technically want to do it right, we could have her hold the ring, smash into the ground, die. I pop out of the ring, and I just revive her.
That'd be hilarious.
Seek for the
She hits the ground, her hand breaks off, falls into a ravine. Uh-oh.
What's Morgana's max HP?
Under 32.
Nice.
132. Average of 20d6 is 3.5 times 20. That is 70. And if you rage, that'd be 35. So.
Remember, I don't count.
Connor doesn't cap fall damage.
Oh.
Yeah, he
don't?
Thinks people,
No.
He thinks people accelerate until they
Careful,
reach
God, he sounded excited.
Mach
Don't
40.
do it. It's a trap.
He already knew this. He
Mm.
talked with Shane after one session tonight, and quote, he said, "Oh, I can't wait to abuse that."
Woohoo. So let's put some
He
titanium alloy, like the fucking needles in the air, just drop them.
I mean, unironically, I was thinking of doing that with scrolls just now.
Yeah. Sword of Damocles, let's go.
Give me a d20 roll, Fergus, for the next day's travel. And you all are going on the red path.
Yeah.
Don't forget
Yeah.
you
Red.
all got another day.
There he goes again.
8.
There you
You're
go
starting
again.
You're starting day 9.
I'm scooting it up here now.
Reduced to atoms.
Scoot.
I'm gonna look for more ominous music.
Put some windy music. We're in a dust. We were in a dust.
It's fucking windy.
Windy.
Fergus is not in the voice chat.
He beat you.
No. Fergus.
Oh, he went down.
No.
Sing with us. Sing for the air.
No.
I'm pretty sure his internet's wrecked. Pretty sure that's what that means. Yeah, until it drops him.
He could also do it on his phone in the Discord.
I cast Turn Undead.
No.
Goodbye, Zankiri.
Turn.
The heel turn we all knew would never. Sing with us, seek for 3.
You roll it and
3.
Oh no.
3.
Oh no.
Yeah, got this.
Oh no. Oh no.
This is in the same event as Pyros.
No.
here we go. 3 hours of dark fantasy music.
Not
The
blood
dark
for the
trilogy.
blood god.
Blood for the blood god.
Skull
Fetus for the
Skull.
fetus throne.
No.
This is unplanned throwing up the window. Yeah.
No.
I I feel like I've got a Ouija board trying to contact Fergus to be like,
Oh my god.
roll me a d6. God.
I'm just gonna, because I can set them all in the playlist, I'm just gonna put a bunch of different ones in there.
A Ouija
For-
board
Oh,
disc with a d20 stuck in the glass. So you
No.
can play D&D with the ghosts.
Pop it like sorry.
a Luigi board.
Well, Norman, unfortunately, it's
Pop
his
it
role.
like the sorry dice roller.
A Luigi board. I can't believe it.
If either Fergus is rolling it or I'm rolling Norman, but nice try.
Somebody rolled it.
Norman did.
Oh,
It's not his
Norman did. Never mind.
But seeing as how Fergus hasn't responded and he's probably dealing with internet problems, I'm gonna roll it.
Yeah!
Yay!
That's not yay.
Yeah!
Oh.
More coffee!
Oh.
As you all are standing there,
We realize?
we're gonna have to go on break because I
Look at
found
the
an
road.
appropriate map.
Oh, shit.
We're gonna
We're
come
taking a
back.
break.
Do I have enough time
Oh,
to
no.
You just come? What's that?
Teach Zancuria another dead baby.
I'm gonna. We'll be back.
Bro.
How long are we breaking for?
Give me 5 minutes to throw out a map.
Okay, that's just enough time to grab a sticky snack so I leave right now.
It is time for the purge.
We rolled the absolute Fergus. We rolled the absolute strongest fucking fight. It is going to be great, lovely fighting.
Good. Zangari was just getting hungry.
One of them made a joke about, yeah, he gets to do another guy. Baby.
Unironically, I do actually think this is what I rolled last time. So, what's actually happening?
Something's here, and he's pulling out a map to get ready for a throwdown.
Yeah.
We don't know what it is.
Just before or after the spoon?
The spoon?
Spoon. Ron isn't here. What you talking about?
Yeah, the spork in the road.
Oh.
I think this is like for the travel along that path.
Which we chose the red one, so
I imagine we're like right around here or something.
yeah. We take 1 foot onto the road less traveled, and we're about to get jumped.
I'm sorry. Could you point again to where we are on the map? I can't see.
You beat
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Probably right before the where the curve is, right before the danger zone. I would guess with how much distance that
we're
is.
We're right on.
How much do we travel a day?
I don't know.
24 miles.
24. So if we're at the end of the day, it's depending on Connor, I guess. We would be like right at the beginning of danger zone.
Oh, maybe some water.
I didn't know the companions in Baldur's Gate had that kind of shit. Where if you click on them a bunch of times, they start saying shit to you. Like what you do in like Warcraft or Starcraft.
Oh, they do?
Yeah. Karlak says, don't poke the Karlak.
Too late. Damn your eyes! Too late.
I haven't eaten so much food today. I'm like that fuck.
I chose to be a nice person right there. Oh fuck. Wait.
Okay. Alright. Got the fire back on.
Yeah.
Alive!
It's alive!
Okay. Alright, give me a minute to spin the old CPU back up. Gotta get back on the hamster wheel.
Spin the wheel!
So you like jazz?
No, like
Smooth jet!
Fuck no. Worst
Sorry.
music ever made.
One of the monsters that I was planning on just dragging out, I had made a copy of earlier and modified, so I had to remake the character sheet. It's just dragging it out of the compendium, but you know how the compendium is about making duplicates.
It's okay. I just love saying, "Do you like jazz?" because I get to hear Norvin's response every time.
NPC dialogue.
Yeah, pretty much.
Almost like his opinion doesn't change on it or something.
Oh, But Norman's so known for having a varying opinion.
No, my opinions are usually rock solid. I kind of stick
Sarcasm.
to them unless I'm given proper evidence to change it, like with Jaina Proudmoore.
That is still my
Wait.
lifetime achievement.
Jaina
change your
Proudmoore. Hold on. Do you vouch for or against Jaina
So
Proudmoore
he used
now?
to be a big fan of hers, and then he would shit on Pyro for liking Illidan
Illidan?
and Arthas.
Arthas.
And he's like,
I
they're
give a
such
shit about
shitty
Illidan.
people. And then I was like, dude, Jaina Proudmoore is also like a war criminal. And he's like, oh, you're right. I hate her now. Instead of being like, oh yeah, people can just like things, he was like, oh, no, now I hate the thing I liked. Nah.
Stood by his guns and
Well,
broke off
if
a piece
I-
of stuff.
If I knew that some blonde bitch that I liked because she looked pretty was a war criminal, I wouldn't really like her anymore either.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
aren't most people aren't most of the characters in World of Warcraft war criminals?
That is the game. That is the name of the game.
I was about to say, like, I
Hey.
don't know why you're surprised that a character in
know.
World of Warcraft is a war
Well,
He's
criminal.
not a war criminal.
Who?
Chromie?
Yeah.
The little tiny
Bronze
robot
dragon
guy?
fight? No, the
No.
bronze
Is
dragon.
he sentient?
Allow me to.
One of the time dragon people. Either way,
They just
like,
let war crimes happen.
people can be war criminals in World of Warcraft and still be a likable character. Jane is just a cunt. And so is, Illidan's a fucking simp loser.
Or his brother's wife.
Arthas doesn't even really exist in his own body anymore. So, I mean, he's just evil. He's just
Get
an evil
over it,
creature.
Pyro. Years.
I don't want to.
But you can have characters that do war crimes that are still likable, like Sarfang. He had plenty of war crimes, but he's a fucking badass. So like, it's okay.
I just think it's very funny that we're having to point out to people that there are war criminals characters in
World
a
of
game
Warcraft.
called World of Warcraft.
The king of the Zandalari was a fucking badass, and he did several war crimes. And I mean, just how it be. We're talking about war crimes and if you can be liked if you do war crimes or not, and I say yes.
I
They
say
do
yes.
exist.
How
I'm
did
just
Zon
saying
Kiri
that we
vote on
should have
this?
known that characters from a game called World of Warcraft are going to be committing war crimes, and you can't be surprised.
Yes, Liv, you've made your point.
Good.
Don't give her shit. You hammer your point sometimes like that too.
I'm pretty sure Zonkiri's existence proves that you can be liked and still do war crimes.
You're an abortion on reality.
Did you say
I love Zankiri, no matter how many war crimes he commits, because they're all funny.
the map is ready.
Yay.
Yes.
Here is your circle. Position yourselves as you would like.
Wow.
I learned my
I'm not going to
lesson.
be standing that close to the front.
No grid. What is this?
I
There
learned
is
my
a grid.
lesson.
You're just on the edge of the ellipse.
There's grid.
Me and Indaro just standing behind Silver. Go on. Hold us.
Tank for us, Silver.
Little do you know, there's a mob right there. A lich.
What happened?
4 different mobs just all around here.
I'd judo flip Silver.
We got a random encounter.
Oh, great.
We have a random boss fight. We rolled really bad.
Connor
Why
is
why is
laughing
Karen
with
waving?
red.
I don't know why. It just stuck on my token, and I just have to keep turning it off. The token got saved somehow by someone when it was had this mark on it. I don't know what it means.
There you go. It's updated now.
Means
Thank you.
Or it should be. Roll20's lagging.
wait.
That's just that.
Quick question turned into me
Force
going
waves.
mowing the lawn out of
This
nowhere.
page, slowing down Firefox. To
At
speed up your
night?
browser, stop this page. I also have about a fuck ton of tabs open.
Oh, dude.
Christian, you had to mow your lawn at 8:30 at night?
Yep.
What the
What?
Isn't that
Forced.
rude?
Man, dude, you're a
My
shitty
family.
Do you live in the middle
No.
of nowhere where you're not going to have neighbors?
No,
Lane?
not. Oh, you poor guy, or you, buddy. You go. You're an awful neighbor.
Not
You chose
not my
option
idea.
C.
It's not his fault. I'm shitting on his parents for making him do it.
No, we all know Tristan's the notorious asshole who wants to upset people.
See, Tristan, that's sarcasm. Connor tries to be funny. You're
I'll
perfect.
kill you first for giving me shit.
I'm trying to give Tristan
Okay,
excuses to
can
give
we
his
like
parents.
do this battle, please?
Tell me when you're
I
in
will-
position.
I'm in
I'm
position.
in position.
We're all good. Also,
Guess
I was
I'm
trying to
in
count the
position.
alphabet backwards while you guys were talking. That was the hardest attempt that my brain has ever done on the most mundane task possible.
I
You
can't
had a
do
lot
the
of other
alphabet
sensory
backwards
input.
at all.
Also, Fergus is still moving his skeletons, so you all are not in position.
Skeller fellows. He's putting them on the grid. I think they're where he wants them to be.
All right. Oh my God! Roll 20, please.
Oh
No.
yeah. Well, there goes for a second.
No.
Funny acting up. Ugh.
Tree.
Is he even in the voice chat?
No.
Ooh.
Yes.
Wait.
Yes. Welcome back. Sir Fergus, say something.
Oh,
Okay.
we're at
you
that.
breathe.
We're at that phase of the boss fight.
I feel bad for the boss he's about to fight. Oh, that actually reminds me, I forgot to put the stray feature on the. Well, I'm just gonna post the other one and tell you.
Which
to
each
modify
minute.
DC.
Oh, that reminds me, Connor.
Mhm.
I thought of a way for you to keep track of the astray stuff easier as far as the when
Oh.
exhaustion hits goes. Just make it so that it's a start of the turn thing. So if you get hit, make the save. If you fail at the start of your turn, you get the astray energy you've been hit with turns into a single level of exhaustion.
I like that. Alright. As you all are walking through a town that used to reside not too far from the river, move your skeleton.
Oh, we got the boys in town today, don't we? That's more than normal.
Should only be 2.
There's 5.
There's
Five.
five.
I only see 2.
I see. Yeah.
I see
Hit
4.
him with a
Now I see
refresh.
4. Now
What I see 4. Bang.
How many do you see
there's
now?
None.
Zero.
None.
Including Zankiri.
Oh yeah, Zankiri's gone.
Yeah, I just deleted everything I had on. I deleted everything under my control on the page
Gotcha.
Okay.
because somebody was deleting the ones I could see, not the ones I
Yeah.
couldn't see.
There we go. Now
There
there's
we
2.
Okay, cool.
Heavy-handed deer.
So, as you all step into a abandoned town, passing through on the red path, you all feel a chill run up your spine. Katyra, you feel something staring at you. You all freeze.
I don't.
The vision is based on movement.
I doubt that.
A voice comes into your all's heads. You are brave to venture into these wilds, but my mistress does not care for your mingling.
I don't care for her bitchy face.
I think you mean meddling.
At the end of that phrase, you see bursting up from the building on the other side of the map this large griffin-like creature with a thick mane,
Uh-oh.
racked in organized lines of stray energy, beating its wings 50 feet off the ground. The mystic shall claim you today. As it takes its claw and holds it up to the sky and clenches a fist, you see 4 bodies of armor start to animate. I need you all to roll initiative.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hang on.
I don't hear any of that.
Let me clear first.
I know this one. It's a man.
Behold.
I didn't hear any of that, by the way.
Why?
See, this is where advantage would be a really good thing.
Ring of mind shielding.
Yeah, it is really cool, Liv.
Yeah.
Don't talk, idiot.
You don't need that!
But I
Don't need
have
what?
it. But I have it.
Oh.
And it's mine. He doesn't need it. He's just him.
What was it you said? The other week, Pyro. I'm just better.
Yeah, I'm just better.
See, Connor,
He's
this is what the universe gets for annoying me. Your boss rolls a natural
Well,
one.
that was the minion. Oh, thank God. I was clenching my cheeks that he didn't also roll in that one.
I used Porton to give that thing a one.
Shut up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Descending. We start with Zonkiri.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
You have a higher dex than me.
In dexterity.
Oh, okay.
You said they're monstrosities, right?
Said
The
what?
Astray?
Generally.
Okay. Because this music's called Monstrosity.
Oh,
So.
nice.
Hee
All right. Let's see.
Bailiff.
What is PP?
Zonkiri
Reminder
will.
the boss is 50 feet in the air.
I did not know that.
I said it in his intro, and
Okay.
I'm putting a reminder out there now.
I might not have heard it.
Yeah, it's fine.
I didn't hear it either. I think Connor just corrected.
Okay. Let's see. Are there? This is a ruined town. Or no. I'll just go with my my normal voice. So from the back row, a handful of the skeletons set down their cargo from the cart as Zonkiri will wave his hand as this music kicks in. And he'll cast Dance Macabre.
Like four
Yeah,
skeletons
no.
inside, just in full band attire.
Oh, look, it's a guitar player. Oh, look, it's an accordion player. Oh, look, it's another guitar player.
no.
Oh, no.
Alright. And you know what? Let's go ahead and say yeah, let's go ahead and have some zombies shamble out. Alright. Oh, no, wait. No, because they're astray. And you skeletons. Luckily, corpses are corpses. Alright, Connor, where do you want these guys?
Give me a second. My roll 20 is lagging the balls, even though I'm closing up to my tabs. And I can't close the boss sheet right now. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm gonna refresh.
I made a present for you when you get back.
Is it a giant Among Us over the field?
No. You're not gonna like this one even more.
I think you would prefer the giant among us.
Damn it, shit.
How long is it going to take you to refresh?
Loading in now.
Long enough.
You do something with your.
See, I knew Fergus would find I can't talk. I knew that Norvin would find the better version.
Skill issue, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Amogus.
Here seem fair.
Sure.
Oh,
They would probably be more scattered around over the battlefield, but you can put them in a little sunflower there.
okay. I mean, they're going to move immediately after my turn, so.
Cool.
Oh, music
Uh,
loop function not working.
I guess not.
Sucks.
So you cast Dance Macabre. You throw out your necrotic energy and reanimate some of the corpses here. As the broken and shattered bones stick together as if by magnets and reanimate.
All right.
As he's doing that, Connor, can you right-click it and try to see if you can make it loop? Because it doesn't listen to me.
Yep, good check now. As the Necromancer really lives up to being the paragon of waste not, want not. Using bones not even the astray could make something out of. Could throw together 5 skeletons.
Okay. Oh no, these aren't random skeletons. These are the Blackguard.
Oh. They're different?
Yeah, these are the ones the pallbearers carry.
Oh, they've been in a bag.
Was getting mobbed.
Hello.
Welcome to the wrong neighborhood, motherfucker.
Oh, he can't quite reach. Oh well, I'll save them for a second. All right, so this is against Mr. Armor Man.
Okay.
25.
Holy Moses!
He's emoting.
We not do flanking?
No.
No.
Okay, cool. I can never remember which campaigns I do it in.
Not in
I do.
Same.
I hate the Congo line.
14.
14 will miss.
26.
26 will hit.
Natural 20.
Oh yeah.
That'll hit, doing 19 damage.
Alright, so 18, 15, and 19. That's 52 total, and that is magical damage.
Yep.
Right.
As it is very hurt. As they start to break open this reanimated armor. As you see this pure stray energy wraps up inside of it. And as you break it open, more and more of it leaks out and just joins the rest of the ocean of corruption.
Alright, and then this will be from the ones running forward, at the same guy.
So fuck him.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
What an asshole.
21?
That'll hit and that'll take him down.
No? Okay.
Fight back! Fight back!
You just
Is
did
that
almost 100
magical, or-
damage.
And I think that's a miss.
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, that'll be it for Zunkiri.
And it's your turn. The creature, I think, is going to cast a spell. I'm going to read over the spell I want to cast. 10-foot radius? Okay. Range. Oh, perfect.
So it's a loop again. I'll put new music here.
Gonna scoot right.
It's going to use all 3 of its legendary actions to cast a spell.
Oh joy.
Oh,
It's going to
joy.
cast Flame Strike.
Hold on. Don't tell me what it is yet. Counterspell.
Roll for it. Sorry, I was only thinking of Andariel's and I knew she was out of range.
I unironically, that is why Zankiri moved up the way as much as he did.
I forgot you also took Counterspell. So go ahead and roll Counterspell.
Joke's on you. Counter.
18.
I will succeed in countering it.
All right. And I doubt it matters. It does not, because I already added it. Never mind. So yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. That's great.
Good. I was like, you'll get it.
I was trying to see if I remembered to add the extra damage to the skeletons. I did.
All right, Karen, your turn begins.
All right. Given the spellcaster, this might not go as well as I thought. But let's go and see. Go ahead and see just how high its stat is. Give me. It's really high in the sky, right? Like
50 feet up.
50 feet. So that wouldn't hit. So slow wouldn't hit any of the other things. So we aim slow for this guy. All right. Go and give me a wisdom save for this guy.
Okay.
And I'll start seeing numbers. DC 20.
Wisdom save. Okay.
Yes.
Ooh.
Well,
It's going to choose to succeed and burn a legendary resistance.
Burn it.
Noted. Good to know. I would be remiss in asking. It doesn't have the magic save, does it? So to give it an
No, it
advantage.
does not have magic resistance. I have
Okay,
I have
just
double
checking.
checking.
Just checking. I'd be fair.
It does not have magic resistance. Its weapons are magical. It has another feature. It has spellcasting, and it has a straight corruption.
All right, that would be my turn.
All things you already know.
Yeah.
Except I guess the
Well, it's a good.
attacks are magical.
I will actually scoot to the side just a little bit. I had resistance. I'm feeling pretty good.
And Daryl is going to move right here. Oh, no, she needs to move forward one more step. She's going to cast Banishment on those two.
Yeah.
Or charisma save. Cool. DC 17. Good saves.
What about the other one?
Oh, you were casting on the helm or the armor.
Yes, the two horrors.
Oh, I thought you were casting on the boss. Never mind.
Him and him.
Cast it
I
on the
have two
floor.
people with my banishments right now.
I thought you were casting it on the boss.
Nope.
Okay, so left to right then. Ignore that first one. Left, right.
Okay, that one's gone.
That one succeeds. No. Wait.
The second one
One
failed.
of them disappear?
Yes, one of them disappears.
No, I mean literally has a token disappear.
No.
This one, I'm gonna go ahead and mark he's gone. With enough funny stuff. They are banished. They are concentrated. I'm gonna have to turn you up to the other side.
Is that better?
Yep. I also turned you up so now you're audible.
Okay. And stay with I was here. I got 10 feet of movement left. I want to stay within range of counterspelling this asshole, but I don't want to stand in a big giant group.
You can go up by yourself.
Engage it in the air. Aerial battle.
Actually, yeah, I'm going to use my bonus action to fly
Okay. Oh, yeah.
and just go up by 2 squares.
Silver.
Yep. I am gonna go back maybe one. And you know what? I'm gonna go check this guy's AC.
AC check.
Watch out! Watch out!
I will go I'll do my normal shots and see how well he does. Bang.
A 26 will hit.
And bang.
Same as before. And hit for a total of 22 piercing damage.
Yep.
Is that it?
Yep.
Its turn begins. As you... Man, it's shame. Fucking Chonko.
The chancla! The chancla is essentially magic missile.
As the creature's standing there, you see the almost like tattoos and lines on it. Rum power, then coarse, almost like fluid draining from its throat as it draws in a deep breath. You see the fog cloud of the straight pressure flow in, as well as have an ear-splitting roar, expanding out to each creature within 500 feet was able to hear. I need you all to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Everybody?
Are you within 500 feet?
Yeah.
As you see, like, glass panes in here
Must
blasted.
a saving throw.
What's
Yeah,
the
it's a
DC?
wisdom saving throw. There's one under it for the first roar, second roar, and third roar.
Hey.
I'm about to put the first roar.
Well,
Ooh, Flash Genius ain't working on that.
let me see. No, only advantage on strength and dex.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a DC 18. Everyone who failed is now frightened for a minute and can repeat the saving throw at the end of its turns.
Are you immune if you succeed?
There's a different effect to each roar after each time he uses it.
Okay, so we can only use one roar each time.
The next ability when he uses this is called second roar, and then third roar.
I see. Kind of fascinating.
Can skeletons be scared?
Apparently.
They start rattling.
Rattle me bones.
As you all see some of the remaining glass panes and buildings, pieces of debris blast out for 500 feet from that grace. You see there, just hovering, this emanating creature, using the entirety of Dilneater and its connection to the network of straight direction as a layer. That is its action. Movement, it's going to move to this way. You all are going to make me have it stand partially off screen to get it to where I want it to be.
Bitch.
It's going to have to stand right there so it can be where it wants to be. And Morgana, your turn begins.
How far up is he flying? 50 feet?
Yes.
Okay. Boink. And for the first time, let me check something real quick. Yes. Good. Good indeed. And cast this now as I draw a cone. Right, shithead. As Morgana brandishes the great axe. And it glows blue as she uses the breath weapon on it, hitting both Ding Dong and the helmed horror in front of her.
Does this push them back, or just do damage?
I believe it's just damage. It's 12d6 thunder damage. Yeah, that's it. I didn't check the weapon, but I'm pretty sure.
excuse me, dex save. Saves. And the boss dex save.
Still half damage.
Yep. So 20 damage to both of them.
And then going to rage.
Alright. Is that it?
Correct.
At the end of your turn, it's going to use all 3 of its legendary actions again. Outside of counterspell range. Would you attempt to drop a Flame Strike again. Targeting.
Counterspell.
Yeah, okay. On this point here, a 10-foot radius.
So, those two.
Yeah.
Cool.
Post Flame Strike. I need you both to make me dexterity saving throws. That's a fail. And that's a fail. You take 30 combined damage.
31.
31 combined damage, excuse me. And then Constitution check from you combined. That's a fail. The other Hunter returns. Barely succeeds. Is Dance Macabre at concentration?
Yeah.
Oh.
What, did you think I just cast that and get those?
Anyway, Katyra, your turn starts.
I wasn't looking.
Wow.
As you see this flash of fire burn from the sky and drop down on them.
Actually, that's less damage. I succeeded that. I'm resistant to fire.
Oh, that's right.
Nice.
He goes back to being banished.
He comes back. Finally! Gone again.
Ah! No!
Not like this.
Not like this! Let's see, yeah. So I can get up to the one with Morgana, so I'm gonna get up. I love that he's just peeking out. Barely still on the map.
Because that's how I had to put it to get him where he needed to be. I tried moving him
I
to
know,
the side, but it just didn't work.
It amuses me and it's funny. I'm gonna use my Crystal Blade, take 2 attacks on him. Shishwhack.
21 will hit for 15.
Yeah. And Shishwhack.
20 just hits. For 15.
Yeah! Another 50. And... why the fuck not? Flurry of Blows.
Okay.
Pop.
You're doing... Alright, 25 hits, and that drops him.
Yay! Get pop. Okay, so that was 45 feet to get up here. I used my bonus action for Flurry of Blows, so I'm just gonna move another 5 feet right there. And that's my turn.
Contour's turn. There's one left.
Get helmed.
It is going to start running on the air. And going to end... right here and 20 feet up. Or, I suppose 25 feet up, 4 squares below it. And it's going to use its action to dodge. Zankiri.
Cool.
Oh,
Alright.
go ahead and give me the charisma save for taking damage from the Andrew Sphinx as the Stray Corruption sinks in.
That affects its spells too?
Yep. Any form of damage. That is a fail. You take a level of exhaustion. So your peacock feather returns.
All right. So, let's see here.
And who wasn't frightened in the party? Player characters. I don't care about spells.
I
Katyra
think
and
it
Madonna,
was
I believe.
just.
Zankiri will chuck a fireball at the Sphinx.
There's a range of 120, right?
150.
150, yeah. You pelt
Yep.
it. Go. I will roll a stick save. 20.
All right, that's 33 divided by 2 is 16. And
As it bats its wings to cover itself and flicks them out hard as the fireball impacts to disperse most of the flames. You need to do better than that to fell a herald of the mystic. No, don't run away. I'm not monologuing.
I would have thrown something useful at you, but I know you can auto succeed.
Slow.
Says the one with the auto succeed ability. Don't talk to me about cheap, you knockoff.
Fuck off!
Clutches. It does like mother clutching her pearls with the word knockoff. Just. The fire is covering its mouth. Just like.
So that'll be it, and the skeletons will all fire or all turn to the helm horror and fire.
Fire!
Rattle up, boys!
So
9, fellas.
start off. Like this. Give me the ability to. There we go. All right. 22. All right.
Those are both hit.
Just wait.
Are these magical?
No. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. And then. There we go.
Yep, because it's resistant to non-magical attacks, 10 damage makes it through.
Cool. Alright, and gotta run over here.
Okay.
Alright. I'm frightened, cannot get closer. That thing is still technically in my line of sight. So I will circumvent fuckery with let's see, yeah, you guys could use a little bit of healing, so I'm gonna cast Aura of Vitality on myself.
Here's your action.
Then as a bonus action, I will use that to heal and Dario. Yeah. 20 day. Boy, Purple.
Okay.
Or
Red for blood cleric, but now fuck it, purple.
Hey, some people have purple blood. Don't be racist.
Okay. And who are you giving the healing to?
And Dario, so I'm gonna roll 2d6.
What's the aura for? Oh,
Healing or a
And Andy take 12 health back.
almost reverse
As-
the fire flow.
And that will be my turn. I believe I make a wisdom save in order to try and shake off this scaredy cat.
Well, it's the end of its turn.
Oh,
If
It
right,
says
no,
we
sorry,
roll at.
end of the creature's turn, right? So yes, you make a wisdom save at the end of your turn.
okay.
I misread it.
I heard some ominous thunder outside of my house, so let's oh
You
shit.
remain frightened.
Oh!
it was the ominous thunder.
It was the ominous thunder.
Because I'm curious, you saved out of it. I was wondering what the wisdom save was for a second, then it's added up. And Ariel, your turn begins.
And Daryl's gonna scoot this way and move up a square at the same time.
Okay.
That boy flying.
Yep.
So she can get a nice line of shot at this asshole. She's gonna level her staff of power
This
at the dick.
asshole being.
The
Thanks.
Sphinx.
Okay, thank you.
Nuts.
'Cause I didn't
Asshole is
see-
unisex.
I didn't see your ping.
So
or anything,
true.
so- I thought it was the helmed horror charging you through the sky.
No.
But-
Gonna line up shot.
Lightning bolt. Alright. Dexterity save on the Sphinx. It saves.
Alright. Takes 26 damage still.
21.
21.
Anyway.
And then is gonna continue off this way. Both flying up and sideways at the same time.
Okay.
So.
Is that it?
Yeah. Oh, it's an extra. There we go.
And then give me the wisdom save to get out of this fight.
With that combat strafe in. Technically not getting
Oh,
close.
Jesus Christ. I'm
You can
still
still
scared.
hear your ears ringing a little bit from that initial duel. Silver from the
Okay. Let's see. Before I do anything, where's that ability? That was going to go. Let me just look here.
That was a very good
What was his? Who?
Legendary's lightning bolt. Had
Yeah.
2 3s and the rest were 4s and 5s.
Yep. Just checking something real quick. I'm sorry.
Oh, Biju's playing Armored Core right now.
Yep.
Who?
I would assume a VTuber.
Dom?
Dom's not a
No,
VTuber.
Dom's name is not Biju.
Oh, I thought you said keep who. Like, look at who is doing this.
Dom is a
Okay,
VTuber confirmed.
so
Dom.
Which would
I'm
be even
somewhat of a
funnier if he
VTuber
was
now.
fucking Biju.
The real reason we can't find him all the time.
So that's his second job. He's
okay. You know what? Since I'm just going to go. I see this guy
That a new
coming.
character?
I see this guy coming in. I'm going to go cast magic missile on him.
At the helm horror.
Yeah.
Dodge this, motherfucker.
Taking advantage of not having
Let's
to be
see.
affected by a fight.
Yeah. Let's see. How many is?
So what level are you casting it at? It's 3
You know what?
first and 1 more for each one above it. And you'll roll once. And roll
I'm
twice.
going it for third.
So you'll have 5 shots. Go ahead and roll it.
Yeah.
So 10 force damage, 16 on 4. And
Bonus action. I shall put up my shield on me.
as you find out that it is immune to force damage.
Wow, that's bullcrap. Oh well.
The helmed horror makes up like 75% of the creatures that are immune to force damage.
Yeah.
I remember that.
It's like Shane's luck with you finally using the Thunder Axe and running into the one
Yeah.
creature. It's immune to
Yeah.
thunder.
Motherfucker.
No. You roll once.
Like the Apache Fettuccine.
Not that it would matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either a lot or a little gets negated. Then its turn begins. It is going to move 30 feet there because Connor's tired of being on the edge. It's going to draw in now. You see the big clouds in the sky funnel down into a cyclone as it opens its mouth to the heavens, funneling You see its throat swell as it's going to let out its second roar. I need everybody to roll another wisdom saving throw. Is frightened effect
Roar.
this?
Oh, I didn't roll for my
Yeah,
friend.
ability checks.
Oh!
Be check. Make sure.
So roll the first one to see if you get out of the first fight.
Yeah.
Ability checks.
I might use a Joker on this.
Okay, so you remain frightened mode, and then roll for the second one.
I'll do Flash of Genius for that.
You are
I might
unfrightened.
use a Joker on this. Let me see what this one's about.
Let's
And then go ahead
see.
and roll for the second one.
Ooh!
Let me see how Flash of Genius works. Is it use a reaction?
It's a reaction, yes.
Yeah. So I use my reaction. Yeah, and so here we go.
So you
I-
succeed on the second one. And
And
you're
the
the
first
only
one.
one.
Yep.
1 second,
3,
didn't roll.
4,
Four.
5, 6. Yep.
Nope.
Fuck.
Everybody else fails.
Oh shit.
Do you use a Joker live?
Supposed to be good at this.
I want to see the effect
sad.
first.
Each creature makes a wisdom saving throw, is deafened and frightened for a minute. A frightened creature is paralyzed and can repeat the saving throw
Yeah,
until the end of its turn.
I'm gonna use my Joker on that one. We'll re-roll that shit. No!
Yoink.
So sad.
You all.
Worth it to try. Worth it to
As it
try.
lets out this roar, before there was just this blast of sound. Now, a torrent of wind and cloud blasts into you all. As you hear ringing in your ears as you're deafened. You are paralyzed. Do you have a hover speed? If not,
I think with the fly spell, you're fine.
it's not fly.
It's like a little thing with wind. Weird. It
Can't
gives
move
you
or speed.
class on it.
Does it say it gives you a fly speed or a... During which you can
Gives me
hover.
fly speed.
During which you can hover.
Okay, so I'm just kind of hovering there in air.
Yep. Paralyzed. As Giasa grabs you as your body locks up.
I'm so sad that there's not a good sticker for deafen.
There's no...
I'm gonna do that.
You're right.
There's nothing ear related.
That's a little shocking. Everyone except for Silver is paralyzed, right?
Yup.
Dangary's not paralyzed,
He rolled an 11.
but he wasn't frightened anymore.
The second war frightens you.
Yes. It
just makes the fight
is
worse.
deafened and frightened for a minute. It's just growing in power after each roar. With its 30 remaining feet, it's going to fly down a little bit from its 50. I should have had it lower itself, but, well, yeah, I'll have it have gone down some of its speed with its 30. Because the point of it moving out 30 is so they could fly back with the rest of it, but it could still do that if it went diagonal. So, instead of 50, it's going down 30, so it went to 20, and it has 30 feet left. So it can either make it to, well, I mean, this makes it easy. It's going to fly here so that it's next to both of you. And fly down so that it's 1 square below it, still within range of you all. And that is its action. I don't think it has a bonus action spell. Use that. This one? No, that's an action. Action. Perfect. Mogami, your turn begins. You are paralyzed and deafened.
Yes.
And back. At the end of your turn, you can resave and you fail. As this thing begins to grin, seeing most of you collapsing. At the end of your turn, it's going to use a legendary action to make one claw attack against you.
Go ahead.
Does a 16 hit?
No. It's paralyzed, so it's advantage.
Advantage.
Okay.
It doesn't
So
auto-crit, does
7.
it?
It does on a paralyzed.
But it doesn't to me for
Alright.
7 damage.
Alright. Remind yourself that at the start of your turn, you need to make your charisma save.
Charisma save?
At the start of your next turn.
Against
Oh yeah,
damage.
against. Yes. Yes. I got you.
Katyra, your turn begins. You hear this thing say as it comes down, as it's eyeing up the two of you. It looks at you, is raising up his claws, it's deciding. Stares you down and says, "She has plans for you," and then decided to attack Morgana.
And do piss damage
You know
to
what's
me.
really terrible? Oh wait, is it speaking in common?
Yep.
Fuck, I do know what he says. Well, because I was about to say,
right,
it's really
deafened.
sad that I have no clue what he said since I can't hear
Womp,
for
womp, womp,
shit.
It would be entirely funny that he forgets he just deafened everybody. He's trying to make a...
And I'm just like, what? I pretend I don't understand what he said, and I go, what?
deception check.
Can't speak.
What?
Give me a deception check. I want to see how good... Pretty convincing.
Now I roll well. My plus one charisma.
It's the spike healing it. Go ahead and roll your wisdom save. Try and get out
Yep.
of the paralysis. You save.
Yay!
Your muscles unlock. You're no longer dead.
I just kind of started yelling, what? I just kind of, like, reach my finger in my ear and like, Is this what tinnitus sounds like? That's not fun. That's not fun. Crystal blade up and ready to go.
30 feet to there. And it's gonna move down the road. That's the all over him. Oh shit, it's gonna dash. No, dodge. It still has movement on its next turn to get to whoever it wants if they fail. Zonkira, your turn begins.
Oh, speaking of which, if Indariel got paralyzed, she dropped concentration.
Oh. Are you incapacitated when you're paralyzed?
Yep.
This one also moves.
4 of vitality.
This one will dash by 5 feet to get to Morgana. And now Wakata. Go ahead and give me the wisdom save, since you failed your check against the other roll.
Do I not get my turn?
No,
You're
it's at the
paralyzed.
if we're paralyzed.
I'm not.
You failed the second roar.
I have a ring of free action. I can't be paralyzed by any kind of magical
Oh.
effect.
Ew!
But he's deafened at least.
Yeah, I have deafened. I can't hear shit going on right now.
Your ring lights up. Hot damn.
Zonkiri will. Let's see. Who's not paralyzed? Just me and
Katyra.
Me
Silver.
and
Me now.
And Silver.
Silver. Okay. In that case,
it's the other kind.
since the skeletons are paralyzed and unlikely that they're going to be able to undo that paralyzation ever, he'll drop concentration. So
Do they go rogue or just disappear?
they actually just drop back to being corpses.
Oh, cool. You refund the energy to
And Zonkiri will instead
far has it been?
Take off his flying, unless he's still flying.
Oh, sorry, he's 1, not 5. My brain short circuited. He's there.
Okay.
Thanks, good catch. He was 5 feet off, but my brain skipped a beat. Put 5 on the clock.
Okay. Zonkiri will cast. Let's go with Black Tentacles. Unless. Do I have. Ooh, that might be better. All appears. Boulders hurled by. Okay, no, that wouldn't work. Never mind. Yeah, Black Tentacle.
That's a concentration, right? And it's a bubble, right?
Yep.
Cool. Can you post it?
Yeah, it's a dex save. Wow.
3d6, 4 damage. It's alright. I'm failing that. Does it...
You touched the sheet again, didn't you?
No.
Can you post the description? Does it have any secondary effect or just that?
The tentacles lash around him and grab him.
Oh,
So he is restrained.
Can you actually post the whole thing so I can read it?
Yeah, sure. Okay.
You gotta
Try
get the little.
This way then.
20-foot square. And then... So if it succeeds the first time, so it's gonna have to re-roll its save anyway. Even if it used a legendary resistance, it's still gonna have to roll again. But it'll use its action if it chooses not to fail. It'll still fail. It's restrained.
Okay.
After your turn, it's going to use... Does it have disadvantage from being restrained on attacks?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Using its 2 legendary actions, it's going to teleport to right next to Andariel in the air.
Coward!
Cool.
Get back here so I can beat the shit out of you!
Okay, I'll drop concentration.
It is now out of its legendary actions because it used a claw and then teleport. Karen, your turn begins.
Your turn ends.
I give him one of my flash of genius. I see he's trying to break his thing.
Has it come back around to your turn yet? Or the Andros Faint?
Oh wait, never mind. You're right.
Rip.
The thought counts.
It was a good thought.
Yeah.
Up.
It was a good thought.
It was a good thought. It was a failing thought, but it was a good thought.
Andariel.
I'll return to dust. I'm no longer feeling poggers.
And your turn begins, Silver.
Yeah. I shall.
Have You
Move
didn't
back
fail, so
just
you're
a
still good.
little. Yeah, I'm still good.
I was just double checking for a second.
So I am going to move back here. I know I want to try to attack him, but this one's getting a little too close for my comfort, so I'm gonna shoot him. Anyone figure out his AC?
You will find out Silvor's AC is 20.
20, yeah.
And it does look like it's beelining it to Karen's who's paralyzed.
Fuck. I've done nothing to it.
Name of that book, the monsters
At
know
all,
what they're
ever.
doing.
He's a funny little guy.
You all
Funny
did
little
do a
boy.
really good job of taking out the ads before it got its second roar off.
I didn't touch a single helmed horror.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's that book you
That's
guys
all I need.
My
recommended to
claim to
me?
fame. My claim to fame was eating its first resistance. Fuck off.
It's a
The monsters know what they're doing?
they just see a paralyzed target and know that's an easy kill.
So it's a creature. It's a inorganic creature, right?
The Helm Horror?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a fairly easy check to make that it's a construct.
Fairly
Okay.
easy check to make, and then just says it.
I mean, his passive knowledge of machines, I think it'd be insulting the artificer to identify a construct. It's like actually an English major to identify this children's alphabet card.
Okay. I cast Shatter on him.
Be surprised.
Nice!
Post it.
I will also do it at level 3.
Disadvantage.
And post the description for me. A creature made of inorganic materials such as stone, crystal, or metal. Yep, it's made of metal bound up by its stray energy, so it'll have disadvantage. And it's a con.
Why is the spell DC here 15?
Well,
Well,
Fergus. Yes, Fergus.
oh wait, it's a 1.
Oh no,
Yeah,
I wouldn't
crit
talk.
fail.
Oh,
20 thunder damage.
Yep.
I was
Nice!
double checking that it wasn't immune to thunder, and I was going to feel really bad if it was.
Aaron's sweating. He sees this thing about the football tackle and then just explodes.
It's bloody.
Thanks, Tristan! Silver! Ah!
Yeah.
Still sweating. Yeah.
Oh,
And
Thanks, buddy!
that's all I can do.
the Sphinx's turn begins. As you see those markings on it are almost exhausted, as it notices you all haven't died yet. As it's drawing in one final dirge to make one more roar. As it stands there, wings splayed out, and hovers for a moment. Its hands rise as it pulls in power. You see the ground cracks as this vitriolic, oil-like substance pulls up from the ground, floods into it, stabbing its wounds appearing, floods up through its mouth. And you're literally making a wisdom save against the third roll.
He literally standing there going,
I swear to God. My God.
doing the cat thing before a hairball.
Caster
Oh,
gamer.
I'm sorry, this one's a con save.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
The other two are wisdom saves. My bad, this one's a con save.
This is a con.
Honor.
I'm sorry that I assumed it was going to keep the pattern.
Wow.
Let's see how I do. You said con save, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Honor.
At least
Yeah.
I actually have stats on this one. Boom.
So do I.
You know
Yeah.
how to say it.
Yeah, yeah. Let me just check one more time if it will do that.
Yeah.
I think you should make it a wisdom
Yeah.
save because we had already rolled following the pattern and you didn't tell us.
Riot. Riot. Riot.
Riot! Riot!
Well, Silver, you can drop your Flash of Genius on either Cairn, Zonkiri, or Andario for them to save this. The rest of us are kind of fucked.
Yeah, I'm
Flash of
fucked.
Genius isn't stopped by being deafened, is it?
No, I don't think so.
I know the ability is calling out to people to do the thing. I didn't know if it had some text that nobody ever pays attention to.
Let me
Well,
post
Mr.
a
Whitney, pull it up.
text.
I doubt it does,
Genius.
but
Let's see.
it might have some stipulation.
He just has to be able to see them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So one of the ways my artificer used to flavor it is, if, for example, a fireball was coming, he'd reach into his bag and just throw out like a bomb of water.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So
As a ground-splitting, thunderous roar explodes out.
okay, I shall give it. Who should I give it to?
Yeah, 3 candidates.
Who are the 3 candidates?
Carrie, Andariel, Karen.
Andariel's still paralyzed even if she succeeds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I shall give it to. You know what? Since 2 of them are paralyzed, 1 of them is not, I'm giving it to Zankiri.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody who fails takes 49 thunder damage and is not prone.
Andariel burn a spell scroll to take a quarter.
Absorb elements.
Yep.
Oh, nice. Oh, your next attack's gonna fucking womp. Right? You get to add half of that to your next attack, I think.
No, it's based on what level I casted it.
Oh,
I'm resistant to thunder damage.
you are. Good for you.
Fuck.
Wait a
so
minute.
24 damage.
I have to check something. God
So
damn.
49 damage? We are all taking 49?
And not prone.
Damn it.
Okay.
So I'm prone in air.
You hover, so
Awesome.
you want. Yeah.
Well, at least I only take really 38.
And everyone, as a reminder, will have to make a save against the stray corruption at the start of their turns.
Yep.
I have to do it twice.
No, just once. It
Okay.
happens.
You can only be hit by it by once a turn.
Okay.
As we're starting your turn now, give me that charisma save.
I'll do you one better. Wisdom and charisma.
My bar's not updating.
Fail and fail.
You
I'm
take a
gonna
level of
refresh my
exhaustion,
page.
and you
refresh that
don't
page.
unparalyze.
Good old page.
Katyra,
1 second, my bar's not updating. So I'm refreshing roll
Are you
20.
motherfuckers using the purple to indicate you're a stray corruption?
Yep.
That's my
Yeah.
rage. You bitches.
That's unfortunate for you.
appropriation.
I've been purple this whole campaign. I don't know what you're talking about.
Let me see.
I've been
All right,
purple
it's
before
a
this
con
campaign.
save or charisma save against the Astray.
Charisma against the Astray, and then
That's a failure.
that's a level of exhaustion.
Yep.
And there's no other
That's
save.
it up.
The third war is just a single thing.
Morgana
Yes.
made a wisdom save for her paralysis and failed. At the end,
Okay, 25 feet of movement to stand up from prone. That bitch is still flying, isn't he?
He's right next to Endero.
Why do they have to be so high up? Oh, hi!
Yeah, that one came to the ground to come womp on Morgana.
Oh, wickety whack.
That'll hit for 17 damage.
Yep.
As you
Still
grab
up?
it, rip the blade. Oh, yeah.
Whack. Fuck.
17 on this.
Yeah, it will.
Fucking
That's
good
okay.
damage.
Key point for Pop Pop.
Ooh,
Pop.
23 hits.
Reminder that my unarmed strikes are metal.
Yep.
And Pop.
Okay.
Just missed it. What is it with the 25 on the right on the second roll?
What's
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, at the end of your turn, the Sphinx is going to.
Mollywop and Ariel?
Yeah, I'm deciding how I want to do that.
Oh no, you're gonna get mollywopped, but I'm deciding how you're gonna get mollywopped.
It's gonna
How
use.
to
It's just gonna do the claw. I was checking to see if it wanted to burn spells or. So this is at you and Daryl.
Yep.
30 to hit.
Yeah.
22 slash.
Roll the damage again. Because that's a crit.
2d10.
Oh, beautiful.
Thank your lucky fucking stars.
Bomba.
I assume you guys can see my health bar, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Not much we can do about it.
My shit is flashing red.
Manner.
The
Manner.
Helm Taurus turn begins. The one near you, Katyra, is going to make an attack at Morgana.
Ow! I'm right here.
I don't care.
Morgana can't be crit anyway, so.
That's fair.
No biggie.
And I'm still raging, so
25 to hit, 7 slash.
Because you keep taking damage.
they keep hitting me, and
Like hitting a lead pipe on a large aluminum tube, just boom, boom, smacking you in the chest as you're raging and flexing. The other one is going to run towards you, Karen. And it's going to make 2 attacks against you. 16, 23.
23 hits. That's a crit.
Only 23 hits.
23 hits. That's a crit.
Here's your extra d10. Another 6. Total of 14 slashing.
just letting you guys know, I'm not getting out of this process.
What?
Luck either, man.
Zunkiri, your turn begins.
Alright, well, yeah, there's nothing I can do to help any of you.
Okay.
I'm not
Vaporize
that
Sphinx.
type of doctor.
I can't vaporize him because he'll just auto-succeed against my damage.
That's true.
I tried. I got negated.
Cool. I might actually use some of my cat lives.
Yeah, oh yeah. Gotta farm
see.
them.
I was wondering if you just turned into an object again.
Let's see.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm just going to say screw this turn and try again next turn. Zunkiri is going to slap his hands together and say, you know, they always want to turn into a giant snake, and I tell them it never really helps. But I think in this instance, I'm going to have to. And as he pulls his hands apart, you just see his flesh begin to bubble and toil as his shadow elongates, becoming more and more solid as a gargantuan serpent forms out of him. Can you make that gargantuan for me?
Yes, I can.
No.
Thank you.
Oh,
Big boy.
Cool. As it will rush over and coil around the Sphinx. Cool.
The Sphinx is 8 squares below it. Can it reach?
It has a fly speed of 50.
That'll do it then.
No.
Oh, bitch.
So what does it have to do to just
Nothing, because I used my action to turn into it.
Oh, so it's just there. Gotcha.
Like I said, I have burned this turn, try again next turn.
Yeah. Alright, so you are. I'm gonna go ahead and mark you to be up 8 feet up. Or 8 squares.
Cool.
End of your turn, it's going to make another claw attack at Endariel. So about them 9 lives.
Yeah, you don't need to roll the extra damage. That drops me, so I'm at 1.
as you all see a flash of yellow light as the first one goes off. The Andrew Sphinx looks a little puzzled at you for a second. And then, Gary, your turn begins. You're
Alright,
paralyzed. Wisdom save.
I already rolled, Connor.
Oh, oh.
Oh, I got to roll for a stray. I got 2 of them, actually.
You only rolled once.
I got hit in 2 different turns.
Did you not roll at the start of your last turn?
No, I didn't. I forgot to.
Oh.
Yeah.
Does 18 save?
Yeah, that's it. That's its save. That's its DC. So Karen, you take
Okay.
a level of straight exhaustion. And you
I mean, technically, he got hit twice before his turn even popped up, so...
Oh, you can only get 1 per...
Yeah.
Oh.
Otherwise, it ramps insanely fast and dangerously. At the end of Karen's turn, it's going to use its last legendary action. Make another claw at you and Dario, wondering why you won't fucking die.
That actually misses.
20 misses you?
Yeah, my AC is 21.
Yeah!
Oh, but plus wanting my adamantine's such a chore.
How do you have 21?
I have a lot of
You
fucking
gave him so
stats,
much
dude.
shit that gives him
He had
defense.
a lot of magical items.
Barrier
before
the barrier tattoo and the staff of power and a
Oh,
cloak of
barrier
protection,
tattoo.
motherfucker.
Because this keeps happening.
Yeah, we invest in keeping people alive. And sometimes I'm caught up to you, so I can't go over and heal.
Oh,
Okay.
Well, you're paralyzed. Give me that.
That juicy wisdom save.
And the
That I have a
charisma
+7. Okay, here's my charisma. Fucking come on, wisdom. Finally.
save. End of your turn, you're unparalyzed.
Am I unfrightened as well?
Yep.
Yes.
It all goes with one. Technically, you save out of the frightened, and the condition was that if you were frightened in this way, paralyzed while you're frightened. So,
Well, I'm at least fucking conscious now.
yeah. Silver. This
Give
was
it a minute.
running up to mug Cairn.
It running up, it is beating my brakes off of me. It's in my pockets, help!
You're witnessing elder abuse in the corner of the battlefield.
Where did he get the steel chair?
He's on the ground clutching his head. You see a giant sky leviathan fighting a mythical beast a few ways up, and then just elder abuse between a minion and
Where
the
did he get that steel chair?
His sword transmutes.
Okay. It takes a full movement to get up from prone, correct?
Half.
Half.
Half. Okay.
Help me! Oh god, my pockets!
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Life alert, help!
Spamming the fuck out of life alert.
Sorry,
I 3 times. Not a what do you need? A fuck. you
Wrong
nothing.
planet. Wrong planet.
Okay, so...
Oh god.
Let's see. How much is... What does this do? Okay. But that takes an action. So... I shall go... As a bonus action before I stand up, I'm casting...
Alright.
So... I get up. I have now... Let's see, that's 20 plus 30, 50. I have 25 movement. Okay.
Oh, you stand up and then cast that, you'll have 35.
Would that actually be it? Because it...
You use half
It
your
would-
movement, which would have been 15 to stand back up. You cast that, which increases it by 20.
I think that's right. What Shane's
Correct.
saying.
That is completely...
Okay,
That is
so-
how math works.
Yep.
Well, I don't-
Okay, so I'll just do that then.
Cool.
So I would have, what, 35?
Yes.
I shall-
Off the pits of vampire.
I shall move like that.
Okay.
So 1d6 onto that creature.
Now, do you take a path to avoid getting close to Karen? Because it doesn't let you specify who burns.
Burn Karen, it'll be funny.
Yeah, that.
Okay. I didn't see the marker, so I was also saying it so that everybody could know, since it's the first time we've used this spell. And it just takes the damage, right?
It just takes the 1d6, it looks like.
Cool. Roll it.
1d6. 2 fire.
You scorch up some of the armor.
And I shall shoot him. Trying to get him off of Karen. Bang.
You just delete the skeletons.
No, I think they failed the.
Bang. Okay.
Ooh.
16 damage to him.
Yeah,
Let's look him
man. Fuck off!
You
I
pushed
mean-
it, past bloody, and it's looking rough now.
Yeah, you got one more man on me.
Yeah, sorry, I don't have any more actions.
You're good, man. You're good, man. This is just a cavalcade of fuckery with dice.
The Andrew Sphinx's turn begins. Luckily for you and Daryl, you are no longer prone.
No.
And it
I'm
is
no longer what?
paralyzed. Excuse me.
Oh, yeah.
And it's used all of its roars. So.
Kind of looks at him and smiles. You're gonna fucking die here, and I'm still gonna be alive.
Perhaps. And Daryl,
Oh, I forgot to roll my charisma save.
oh, go ahead.
Let's see. Please be high enough that I could use Flash of Genius. I used Flash of Genius.
Alright. It's going to can make 2 claw attacks. Who casts the spell? It's gonna make 2 claw attacks against you and Daryl.
Okay.
First one's a
Miss.
15, and then 16.
Miss.
Jesus Christ. The curse
Bob
of my
and weave,
bosses.
motherfucker. Bob
You know-
and weave.
You know what would be really stupid?
Hmm.
An Astray that just knew Magic Missile. And like else.
Oh no!
Oh,
The big boss.
They don't actually deal any damage.
they just exhaust people.
They just wait until you fail enough. Say,
Hold on, I'll do you one better. Greater invisibility and magic missile.
Oh, you know, I had an idea for sort of caster astray. I might have to try those into the idea.
y'all are mean.
Anyway,
You figure that out now?
it misses both phenomenally. As Connor's curse of bosses sinks in finally.
X gonna give it to you.
I finally stopped
Don't
having you all make saves, and he started using attacks, and it woke up. I got a couple before it just realized it was a boss.
And said, "Wait, hold
Wait a
on."
minute, I'm not supposed to be doing this well. Fuck
Is
this
turn
guy.
over?
Yeah, it's your turn.
He's not gonna run
I
away.
won.
He
I'm not
gets-
supposed to
he'll-
win. Let me see the script.
Hey, bosses are really smart. They should run.
What is his movement?
Is this Monday?
60. And Daryl, get an
Half.
attack of opportunity.
Halved my speed.
Oh, yes, totally. 100%.
Shocking grasp.
Hiya!
Oh. Boom!
Whack.
Boom! You bonk it real fucking good for 3 damage.
You don't have Warcaster?
No!
Why would you fork?
I swear to mother.
Hello.
No! Get away! Bad kitty! Bad kitty! Bad kitty! No!
It is diving towards you, Karen.
Back hitting! Back hitting!
As you look up from the steel chair, you see like
Wait.
You get
It just moved out of my range.
oh.
Get it?
It's not holding a steel chair, it's holding a fucking recliner.
It's fucking Adam Warlock from Guardians 3 just staring at you, rocketing through space.
It's about to power bomb me.
Hold on. As it moves out with the chair and it's hovering over Karen, a fucking, like a little cane from like the cartoons just comes over and grabs those figs from the snake.
Come on. Lucky dice. 23 to hit?
23.
Yeah!
Okay.
Yeah.
Saver be swallowed.
It is large.
Bored idiot.
Oh. Is a large okay. Dexterity saver be swallowed. The swallowed creature is blinded and restrained.
Where's the cutting words? Quick.
Let me just move this to the front real quick as it takes
It needs to
30
make
damage.
it needs to make it save with X save.
You're right.
Okay.
No.
Oh no.
Unlucky. Still
Watch
30,
out!
30 chunking damage on a motherfucker.
Yeah,
There.
that pushes it past
Watch
11.
out! Watch out!
It would have had to have moved all the way right here. Unless it wants to stop after it gets bitch slapped.
No.
Karen's just sitting, just lying back, thinking of all things that could have killed him to log as vampires. Damn.
What's the ours this
Just-
creature?
Oh.
10.
I'm so sorry, Liv, when we hit 10.
You're kidding.
I am a druid who will have polymorph, an extensive knowledge of the beasts of the land.
That's a sky leviathan. That ain't no land.
Alright. Now it's Morgana's turn.
Oh, you mean level 10?
I got out of
We're
my-
talking about 10 o'clock in 7
I
minutes.
took an exhaustion and I got out of the paralysis. So Morgana, finally freed from this, rolls her shoulders back and looks at the helm door and just raises the axe and just bonks herself in the head looking at it. Like, uh-oh.
Roll me the charisma save for the Helm Horror's damage. It's only got a DC of 12. I just went with the higher ones, but you were all damaged by the Sphinx. Up until...
I got a 6. There ain't no fucking way I'm passing anything.
It's a 12. You can do it.
Okay. I thought I can only be afflicted by it once per...
Yeah, this is the start of your turn. You were whomped by this thing on its last turn. The Helm Horror.
No, he already made the save. You didn't move till after you told him to make the save.
This guy, on his last turn, hit Morgana with his sword.
Yes.
That's what I rolled my charisma for.
Yeah.
It's my turn now.
But yeah, it was a fail.
Failed regardless of who put that mark on me.
Go ahead.
But my turn's over. I got out of the paralysis. You said, Connor, you said it was done its turn, so I made my checks, and then you moved him, which sparked all of that. My 2 checks are up there before the bonk from the staff top. Or my 2 saves, I mean.
It wasn't the Andrew Sphinx who did it.
I know, that doesn't...
Don't worry about it.
It's here.
Well, damn. Whack. Damn. I missed this.
Yeah.
Whack. That is.
Bonk him on the head.
Still up?
Yep. I did the same method.
Bonus action, flurry of blows. Pop.
That just does it.
It just killed it?
It had 16
When I
health.
still have.
Oh, that's a
The 9 gets...
15.
Oh, never mind. I misread.
I was about to say, I was like, the 7 got it?
Oh, never mind.
Damn it! Damn it! Ooh. your bonus action.
Okay.
Another flurry of blows.
1 health.
1 health. I'm going feral.
Hey, Shane,
Die!
Light
5,
speed
10,
punches.
15, 20, 25,
Around
30,
50.
35, 40, 45, 50, bitch!
Welcome to my funeral.
That it?
Yeah, because I can only use 1 card per turn.
The other Hound Horror is standing over you, Karen, with its steel chair. There's 2 more attacks.
I lean back. I accept death. Oh god, only 1 hit.
17. You're still paralyzed, so let's see. Can you roll the extra d10?
Yeah.
15 slashing.
Sexy.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Holding.
What'd you say these guys' armor class was?
20.
20.
From what?
They're made of armor.
I know you're going to try and say that it's normally plate armor and shield. But
Okay.
no, it's natural armor.
Okay, so they keep the AC from the shield and get to use their sword two-handed.
I know that's what you're looking at, but in scaling up what I think is a CR4, CR4 creature.
Made of
Karen be like,
Karen thinking, yeah, they needed a power buff as he's staring at the pearly gates. Alright, it's just 2 attacks. Let's see. It's gonna move just to the other side of you. And then some over here.
Please,
Actually, no, go ahead. And not. I was gonna have you use a legendary action, and I forgot it was another enemy turn. Uh-oh.
Nom nom.
Actually, you know what? Not gonna go that far. Gonna go about that. Nope, not even that far. That far.
Munch.
Munch. Aw.
Oh, damn. That will miss.
Goodbye, my brother.
As you do a
Who's in
swoop,
the chats, brothers?
as you do a swoop
Goodbye,
down,
my friend.
make sure to adjust your height, depending on which music to get closer.
it's cool.
Cool.
End of your turn, it is now going to use its legendary action to make a claw attack against Katyra. It looks at you, pissed of how hard it is. It says, "Damn, the mystic's plan." And does 21 hit you?
It does.
16 slashing.
Buddy.
Oh, another
It's free,
How
but
many
it's
levels of
another
exhaustion do you
2.
have? But you are unparalyzed at the end of your turn.
My eyes just open up cracked. Staring at this Eldor. Better put me down, you piece of garbage.
And at the end of your turn, Ender Sphinx. Next claw attack at Silver.
Yeah, no. I believe. Yeah, I have 20.
Just
Aggressive.
scratches your arm.
Control ultimate attack at this fucking idiots and kill me.
So,
Realized that I should find a shield and grab it.
Karen, what's the max level spell you can cast?
Me?
Yes.
6.
Six?
Whoa, that-
Okay.
Karen goes
That's a
down.
muff.
Nobody.
If Karen goes down,
I just used up all my 3rd level spell slots.
And you know what? Only druids, paladins, and clerics can attune to the rods, so it's all good.
Okay, so I'm gonna drop a shatter in this corner.
Okay.
So it only hits him.
You'll
Thanks,
have
baby.
disadvantage. It's a con or dex. I've already forgotten.
God.
Con save? Okay. If it fails, actually, even if it doesn't fail, I think it might still.
I don't think it can fucking survive.
Yeah, no. You blow it the fuck up. As it's raising the sword of Damocles above Karen, as he finally is able to lift his head.
I'm just lying there. There's just a light speckle of dust and debris on me.
Karen, you look up to see what is essentially Aunt May and I think it's Spider-Man 2 with the fucking room explosion. With the Green Goblin breaking in, but it's just the Helmed Horde getting blasted away from you. As you sat there praying.
I just lie there waiting for a cat to squish my head.
And then you turn and look and see in 2 initiative turns the Endra Sphinx will be here.
Mm.
And you are still.
I am.
You go. Hold on.
I'm okay.
Thinking.
Especially reveals she's got healing word.
Is that it?
I am thinking.
Okay. Alright, you've done your movement and your...
Yes, I'm looking for... Connor, how about shutting the fuck up?
Got him.
It's alright. My life didn't stuff.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I can do.
Yeah, but there's not a whole lot of stuff a Blaster Warlock can do.
Don't worry, I have something I can do.
Silver.
Kill Karen before the cat can.
Mercy killer.
No, I can post a meme.
Okay. As a quick thing. Sorry, Liv, but I am moving here. Both of you take 1d6, 3 damage.
You'll provoke an attack opportunity.
No.
I do not.
Chardon Stride,
You're right.
big nose.
You're right.
Also, Liv or Katyra doesn't provoke the Chardon Stride.
I don't.
No, it's not
It's
on.
when you move
Shard.
right here, isn't it?
Yeah, when you move within 5 feet of a creature. If you are moving away from her, you are not moving within 5 feet of her.
Yeah,
It's a weird spell.
Yeah, I am moving right here. And I'm gonna stop the concentration on that. No action
you're getting a little close to Karen.
Step on it.
Yeah, I'm going to move right here. I'm taking out a dagger.
Stab Karen.
And I'm casting Cure Wound on him.
Oh, your stored spell.
Using my stored spell I placed on a dagger.
The dagger.
Karen, I need you to describe to me the word you see as Silver rushes to you and whips out a dagger while you're prone.
Wait.
Clever boy. As I see vampire fangs on him, I knew it.
Roll 1d.
Tinfoil hat, Karen.
Please tell me to activate.
Daryl.
Please tell me to activate it. You actually stab him with it.
It's acts sort of like a syringe, yes.
It's like one of those Halloween toys where it's the knife and you stab it into him, but it pushes the blade into the handle.
Yeah.
Amazing.
He's like, oh, wait.
So... Oh, this is actually an interesting question. If I stored a spell, but would it just be the level 1 version of it?
Yes,
or
it would be the level 1 version.
I'll take what you got.
Yeah. 8 max.
I'll take it.
No, that's with the int. That's half.
Yeah.
Man,
Already
it's
gets
still
you
good. Still
I'll
good.
take it. I'm not really in a position to say no to.
Is that it,
No,
Silver?
no. This is piss poor healing too. I don't.
Yeah.
Will the Endra Sphinx trigger an attack of opportunity getting to Karen?
Yes.
Yes.
Neck.
And from me.
One more square down, right? And then what's the reason
Yep.
of bite?
10 feet. It just moved out.
Oh, it just moved out?
Yep.
Yeah, when it took that step.
I thought it was one more after that.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck you.
Oh. It's going to cast a spell.
Do it, pussy. Walk out.
I need you to roll. It is above 5th level.
Walk out of range, pussy.
Does it fail?
Yeah, it fell.
It burnt its 1 6th level spell to upcast a spell magic on targeting Zonkiri's Sky Leviathan. I was unfortunately going to try and figure out how to do that while he was still in the air. But.
Cool.
And then it's going to move. Katyra, you'll still get your attack of opportunity.
I sure will.
Bad critique.
And then it's got legendary actions. It lifts its wing that you swipe at. It plants on the ground right above you, Karen. Careens up, raises 2 claws in the air to slam down on you.
You better kill me, because if I don't, I'm going to beat the brakes off of you.
Okay, so my turn went through, nothing hit me for a while, so goodbye rage. However, that's what I want. Because... Where is it? Hee So, she will re-enter rage.
You get to move.
And with this speed boost, will give me enough movement to get next to it.
Amazing.
I need a hero! I need a hero into
Reckless.
the night! He's gotta be strong, she's gotta be fast!
Yes!
And I have brutal critical, so
Oh, fuck!
7 more damage. Wait, do I also roll the? No, not for the 3d6, just the weapon.
53 damage.
Minus 20, and then the
You should
additional
kill
4 for
she's
brutal
a little-
critical. And then the 23 thunder damage. Oh. You did about half of its over half of its remaining health.
Keep going!
Another one.
Another one.
That'll hit for
24.
24. It's almost in single digits.
Come on, baby, soften it up for me.
I don't have any cards for extraction or anything, so that's everything right there.
Big money. At the end of your turn, it is going to use the legendary action to make an attack against Karen.
I feel you have beef with me. I don't know why, but
No, what makes you say that?
I hit this thing with a singular slow, and I'm feeling some beef here, Connor. Do we need to talk?
13 slashing, and you aren't dead yet.
No,
Katyra,
I'm not.
Thank goodness for my heal.
Yeah, literally.
Thank
it
you,
made the
Silver.
difference.
We'll run up. Crystal Blade. Slash.
Hold on. As she's
What?
running up, Zonkiri just calls out, "You better hope she kills you."
If not, I'm going to eat your soul. And
He's
that
not wrong.
14 is gonna miss. 22 will hit.
Katyra, how do you want to do this?
Yeah!
It had 10 health.
God, I was fucking hoping I would get to kill this thing. As it is standing over Karen, I'm just gonna run up. I imagine it's kind of doing the cat thing, and I'm gonna run up back between its shoulder blades and stab the blade down into the nape of its neck and carve down between its shoulder blades. Lean forward and whisper in its ear, "Whatever she has planned, we are going to stop." And wrench the blade in an arc to just basically carve a massive hole.
You all see
At the back.
Katyra flick this elven blade, and as if she'd learned it her whole life, like a circular saw, these curved blades slice down the middle of it. And Karen, you actually see the flash of the radiant crystal blade on the other side of it, as its body bisects.
Just lying there.
And Katyra stands behind it.
I wave hi weekly.
Karen, you slow. Do you even bother getting up at this point, or you just lay
No,
there for a minute?
no. I just lie there as the pool of blood starts spreading over me.
The claw's still in your shoulder from its last attack. I'm
Yeah,
curious.
it's gonna
Out of curiosity, I want to roll and see what its next attack would have been. See if. No. You were safe for a little longer, Karen.
Nerfed.
Oh, if it would have gotten my turn, he would have been safe permanently. I was gonna pokeball his ass. You asked me not to do the bosses. Nothing about us.
That's valid.
The thing is, Shane wasn't too far off. If I had gotten up, I would have just looked and gone, "Fuck you," and sunbeamed it in the eyeballs.
Oh. As it drops, you see like all the. Actually, Liv, give me a perception check, as you're the one who downs it.
Why? 2's in the chat.
I'm gonna give you advantage, as you are right there with it, and you are very experienced with Astray.
Yeah.
And the thing you're about to deal with is very familiar to you.
You know what actually happens? I let her hold the shield for like 1 round.
You mug it off Cameron. He's too weak to take it. Just give me that shit. As it's fading, as you open it up, you just see, as you all see this explosion of viscera and blood. Katyra, you feel this draft over your neck, like something washes over you. And you see just a single bird feather inside of it. You've seen wings like this.
Oh yeah. I know whose that is.
Hold on a second.
I very much know who that is.
Whoa.
And Morgana explodes.
I'm just gonna take the feather.
Now, to be clear, this is the feather you saw at the Tolari test.
That's what it is. The reason why my token values don't change is because Connor drags my token out.
Yeah.
That does it?
Really?
Yes.
It technically makes it the ownership.
Look, drag my token out for me.
Interesting.
So I think it's safe to say we're taking a rest.
Yes.
I could definitely use a nap.
The broken floor of the building over there, you gathered with the strength this thing had, it scared most of the other lesser stray away.
Motherfucker.
You've got a relative dead zone.
Yep. I'm gonna hold up the feather to Cairn.
Yes.
I'm holding on to this.
Okay.
But at some point, I'm going to ask you to scry on her.
Okay.
And Daryl's gonna drift down onto Morgana's back and just be a backpack.
I look hopeful it's silver.
You see, this is why I like keeping scrolls of silence on hand.
Thunder damage.
And Zonkiri starts limping toward the thing's lair to see what we can find.
Let's go steal stuff.
And we will pick up from there next week.
I kick the Sphinx's corpse.
Oh, y'all are gonna be pissed.
Thank goodness for the stored magic item.
Oh, you're gonna be so pissed.
You know what, Connor? I'm not
no
pissed
drag
now.
board?
I forgot to turn off spoilers on screen about halfway through this.
Wait, what?
I turned it on when I was making the battle map.
One monitor moment.
Why I don't do this shit?
One monitor moment, Connor.
I even have two. I just didn't.
Oh.
I had Discord on top as I was reading everybody's memes.
Bruh.
Streamer mode be like.
Oh well.
Connor, was there a special name for this creature, or is it just the Androsphinx?
The Astray Androsphinx. I can give it a name if you want.
No,
Stray
it's
cat.
just if there was something that
The
you would
Astray cat. The Astray cat.
in the description of the guile feather.
Stray.
But if I say
Honestly,
Astray Androsphinx, you'll know what that means.
That should be the name of the fucking episode.
It will be.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah. Ow.
Oh well, so That charm of 9 lives finally fucking kicked in.
Yep, you look at your tattoo now and there's a single X over it. 1 notch of 9.
And now Connor sees why we dump so much defensive shit on Ondario.
Yep. Oh, there's
He does have. Connor, you have a habit of targeting my ass.
Not every boss. The boss.
Oh,
moves
just-
is vulnerable.
I think everybody got targeted in one way or another.
Yeah, this one was pretty spread out. Like, we're not
Okay, but also, what is in Connor's
Hey,
defense?
who actually died?
no one.
Pyro. I did. I just didn't because of a nifty little item I got.
See, the consequences is if no, hang on. The consequences of your death means I have to go to work. The consequences of my death are you guys gotta go to a job fair.
In Connor's defense, what is the name of that book that Shane was constantly recommending me on Sunday? It's called, like, The Monsters Know What They're Doing or something?
Monsters know what they're doing. Yes.
Yes. Connor's taking a page out of The Monsters Know What They're Doing, and y'all are complaining. Meanwhile, on Sunday, y'all are begging me to read that book. Why? What is with the double standard?
Because now it's their characters now.
Also, before everybody goes,
Yay.
inspiration.
I'm gonna get an intelligence check card. Watch.
Everybody getting inspiration?
Also, just as a note, Zunkari was not targeted in any way. The only things he was hit by were AoEs that were hitting other people.
Yep.
The dispel.
The dispel was kind of targeted.
Who wants a charisma check?
I actually got a check.
Get fucked.
Here. Bogana, Shane,
What?
put it on the table.
Why?
Put your in check on the table. I need you to trust me on this. I'm gonna give you a present.
Yes.
I already have an extra action, so
Whoever wants that charisma check, they can have it. I'll be over here.
Oh, you got an extra action too?
yes, I already had one.
Oh, I just got one too.
Nice.
Somebody else did too.
I had an extra reaction.
Nice. I had an
I
extra
got
Well, if no one wants it, I'll take.
an extra action to kill that cat. I would have. I was like, listen, I know that we've all
Whoever
had
wants
issues with that cat,
charisma
but this
card,
bitch literally
I
said
guess.
she has plans for you. I'm the one to take it down.
Zunkari took it.
Okay.
Building towards this Thanos gauntlet again.
Honestly, no, I don't really count that dispel magic as targeted because it didn't do anything.
It let him
It's-
move closer to Karen to try and get the kill shot.
That's fair. That's
There
fair.
was a very big chance you grabbed it and swallowed it, which would have really fucked up its goal to try and kill somebody.
No, it didn't. It didn't have enough attacks left to kill Karen.
Using legendary actions was its plan.
It did not have enough legendary actions to kill Karen.
It got close.
It would have been one away.
To drop him to 0, and then even if it only hit him once while he was under, having him roll to if he 50-50 to see if he dies is still a big. It's up to the finish line. That was its goal.
I would have been a bad roll away from death, and my rolls have been funny tonight.
Thank your artificer for the cure wounds dagger.
Right?
Because
Thanks for
your local
shanking me,
artificer.
Silver.
Okay, but it was really funny because that was such an opposite reflection of Horus and
Oof.
Fractal Death.
So here's an accurate representation of what happened to Karen today.